go. That was my theme song on my Song in a Bong cast.
That was the first time I heard that. I fucking loved that.
Yeah, that's such a good intro.
That's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
It's the bongs that you're gonna think of too.
Yeah, it's the bongs in the song
Right?
that fucking
I call it bong on a blues riff.
nice.
Yes.
Bongs on a blues.
What'd you
riff.
record the bong hit with?
Those Samson pencil mics, man. I
God,
use
those
them
are
for
really
everything.
Good. They're really good.
I'm almost thinking like, someone should like play a bong in a band actually now. I think that'd be all right.
I don't know. I don't think that's a
Percuss.
thing. Like, can you play it rhythmically somehow? Like,
Yeah, I guess kind of like taking different.
One
Right.
song, dude, and you'd be so ripped by the end of the song.
The guys just by the end, fucking 3-hour set, they're just going hard.
you have to hire like a row of them because after every song they're just greened out. They're like, all right, this one's done. Bring in the next one.
He's already playing like it's an established artist too that just wants to bring in bongs. It's like Bruce Springsteen. He's like, I want to bring in some bongs on the songs, man.
They're like practicing before the show, but he just greens out. And he's like, oh no, we should have practiced so hard.
Oh, buddy's partied out.
Love it. Phil, you're partied out.
Phil, you're all partied out, man.
All right.
So you got a story.
Yeah,
You got,
I'm gonna get this going here. So I got a crazy shit that happened to me last night.
Let me kick this story off.
Yeah, get this going. This is Song in a Bong. We did a song. Let's have a bong. Oh, beauty. I'm watching that. Watching it. So last night we had some visitors. Well, I guess it wasn't last night. It would have been the night before. Last night is when I decided to pay somebody a visit.
Okay.
But we're gonna keep that on the down low.
Yes.
Because the somebodies don't know who the somebodies are yet.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is beautiful that way.
Yes.
So my quad gets stolen.
'Kay.
Boom.
Fuck.
When did you notice?
Boom.
Did you just like come
No.
out in the middle of the night? You get
Middle of the night. I wake up and I'm like going to have some coffee. And like I go outside and I see that there's just a lack of something. You know how like when you see
Right.
something.
Did you hear anything like start up? Or
No, and you know
nothing?
what the painful thing was? Is I was right here.
Oh, fuck.
And
You were
that's,
in the shed.
I was right here when they did it. They came in to my yard and they took it, and I was like, I'm gonna say that's 40 or 50 feet away.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
and
right
I'm
beside
like,
you.
yeah, oh, believe me,
That's
it's like
scary.
if I would have known about it, of course, in retrospect, you can think of a million
Like
things.
you
you're
literally
gonna
could
do,
have just
right?
Yeah.
stepped
Oh, your head would
outside
go
or looked
fucking
out the window
Oh.
and could have seen.
And the crazy thing was, I remember
just
I got up to
jamming out
take a
that
piss
song?
at like 2 o'clock, and in the rain it stopped.
Right. Okay.
And from what we saw, it happened before that. So that means while I was in here actively doing shit and like outside a couple times even,
right.
those motherfuckers were out there.
Fuck.
Right? So it's that feeling of like, oh, you're invading my shit, yo. I
Yeah.
can't have this. This is like,
No way.
I'm gonna condemn these guys if I can
Yeah.
figure out what's actually going on.
And you're out
Yeah.
of town too, so that's kind of scary just to have the strangers just wandering around your property.
well,
when-
that's it. That's the risk you got to take when you live out
Yeah.
in places like this.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't just call the cops. And
That's
have them
one of
be
my
here right
biggest
away.
fears is like, I guess just like invasion of any kind of sort of personal space, but like home invasion and shit.
That's scary
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oof.
So the strangers is terrifying.
And the funny thing is that it was so sloppy. The people who
Right.
had done it, it was like Dumb and Dumber were like strolling by and like decided to come into this yard and try to like jack a quad and left every Dumb and Dumber clue they could have.
Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels were just strolling by.
King.
Just like beef jerky wrappers and shit lying
Your
everywhere.
quad's gone, but you turn around and there's a big dog van. Like what? What?
Go and
I
do
can't even
something
deal
like
with this right
this.
now.
Yeah.
You just go back to bed.
At least I didn't lose it all. Oh man, but yeah, it was. Yeah, you don't do things in the rain. I mean, even a baby
Yeah.
will like wait till it stops raining to take a shit, so there's just like less evidence that they took a shit.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. It just makes sense somehow.
Scientific evidence.
Yeah,
right
no
there.
shit. Especially like stealing a vehicle from a farm when it's raining out. It's like
They left their shoe prints to the point where we can match. If there was a serial number on the bottom of it, we'd have been like, oh shit, well there's a guy. You know, but everything we found out he was wearing, like what kind of shoe. It even had a
Really?
little B on it, and the cop said, oh yeah, that means color. So it's a blue shoe. It's like, and we know the brand, we know everything, and we know what kind of truck they had
No
because they left tire
shit.
tracks. And I decided to become a detective, and I found the fox.
So you wait.
Uh-huh.
When you found out it was missing, you just called the cops right away?
Yeah, we called the cops because, you know, we want to make sure, aside from what might happen, everything right now is legitimate and legal.
Yeah.
You
So
get
everything's under the books. It's
Yep.
reported. Insurance is going to get involved, blah, blah,
Do you
blah.
have to insure your quad, or did you just?
It's under farm insurance.
Okay.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Farm
Okay.
insurance, company insurance, like oil fields, whatever you have, a gravel pit,
right.
you know, whatever vehicles they have under their fleet is under like a fleet insurance.
Okay.
Like one giant insurance bill they'll pay, and like everything's insured.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Right. So, but this, I guess it just gets covered, and so, yeah, it's like
Fuck.
in the end, okay, whatever. Fuck you, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, we get something back, but this guy, that's where the police stop and I begin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, because police are all
Fucking
about the
looking
books.
for
But,
justice. Like a real
damn it, man,
hero.
justice needs to get found.
So when you found out who it was, you called the cops, and they said, like, did they follow the track prints or anything? Or?
Yeah, they did it because I told them where it was. I was leading this cop. I'm like, am I a cop? Because I'm doing more than you are. I think I should be the cop.
Yeah.
Because it was just brutal.
Right. He was just not. He wasn't fucking.
Wasn't having a part of it. It seemed like he connected the dots and was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, okay, we know it's probably there.
Mm.
So
And what'd they do?
they're like, well, we can go and knock on their door and say, hey, if it's there, your neighbors, you know, have reported some stolen. So if you happen to notice it or something,
Right.
you know, inform somebody or
Right.
you know, bring it back if you happen to see it or something. Basically,
it's not in- it
pussyfooting
wasn't
around,
in their
being like, we
yard?
know you have it, bring it back.
Yeah.
They can't just go in there and like arrest them.
Yeah, but here's the other thing: is like it's also the people that they are, and I don't think they'll ever listen to the show, but I won't get into their
They're
careers.
huge
Yeah.
Bongcast fans.
Really huge podcast fans, I hope. So
That's how they waited until we're potting. They follow me on Instagram.
they work their way and just wreck us from the
Go.
inside.
Big Bombcast fans.
Oh fuck. So yeah, they.
But wouldn't your quad be in their yard? Or what was
Yeah, it is, but I gotta get in there.
Mm.
Oh,
And I
you
can't
can't
do
just
that.
walk onto their property.
I can't. It's illegal, man.
And the cops can't, even when they're investigating.
Until they have reasonable doubt, which I'm pretty sure tracks which match up to these tracks
Yeah.
leading right into their driveway. Like literally, I can like draw you a map of the
Fuck.
tracks because they were dumbasses.
That's ridiculous.
And the cops know, but it's like I said,
it's like they're
like
not
I-
doing anything about it.
yeah. So that leads up to part
So
2 of
used-
this.
Right.
Batman.
There's about 3 parts, maybe 3 parts with some sub parts.
Okay. Okay.
You know, because here's the deal:
Wait,
I need
your bong right now looks like a dick. Sorry, Ed. Is you only
a
rating
bong's my
crotch.
dick.
Yeah. Cock bong.
Somebody wanna-
Completely derailed
somebody wanna
everything. I'm
suck it?
sorry.
So the cop
I'm a-
came.
So the cop came, did nothing.
Did
I-
nothing.
Did nothing. I went there, had a look, found some things. Like not there. I just basically drove by. And
Yeah.
Made some surveillance type moves and was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Did you
I
do a
got some-
stakeout? Did you order pizza in your truck and just sit
No, I
there
will
and
next
stake
time
it out?
though, because I found some addresses, so now I actually have a physical address that I can call out.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Nice.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is order this place 500 pizzas and distract them.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And you're sneaking up behind him.
Right, and then as the pizza guys like giving them all the pizzas, like, hey man, I don't fuck up my addresses, and then he sees me tiptoeing in the background. I'm like, and he's like, tips his hat to me, and then he just continues like, all right, who ordered the pepperoni?
I got more pizza. Eyes
Oh
over
my
here,
God, I
boys.
work at a
on the
pizza
pie.
place. That guy could be me.
Oh shit, we could work this out. Wow.
Oh, dude.
So like, here we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
We got ourselves a major plan because this involves many people. This is gonna be like an Ocean's 11 type takedown. Yeah.
Get Don
I need a
Cheadle.
Brad Pitt. I need a George Clooney, and I definitely need a Don Cheadle. But I
Yes.
don't know any black dudes.
Mr. Payne.
One of you's gonna have to blackface.
Payne.
Yes.
Do a minstrel show. I love. It's like if you're gonna pull this off, you're gonna need a crew as crazy as you are.
Crazy.
And then that's when the music starts.
Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-da-dum, boom.
So you kind of you staked the place out. And what'd you find out when you did your little stakeout?
I didn't find much. I mean, look,
Yeah, they do
the
live
quad
there.
could be gone. The quad could be there. Who cares?
Right.
Right. The idea is that they aren't as like slick as they thought they were. Like
Yeah.
I now know, like, oh shit, I know what you guys are up to,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be so on guard that I hope they come back because they're gonna. Basically, at this point, they should hope that the cops find them guilty before I do.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
No
Fucking
doubt.
A.
Yeah.
Judge, jury, and executioner,
Dude,
motherfuckers.
I just
right.
can't believe you went all Batman and just investigate. Like you figured it out all yourself.
Dude, you know where I live? This is how I grew up. I don't have any siblings close to my age. I went Batman on everybody. I had a quad and no boundaries.
Nice.
Okay, that
You,
means
like, I watch every one of my siblings fuck because I'm just so Batman.
you want to see? I taped it.
So how did you you just literally followed the tracks then?
So I followed the tracks, but I lost them for a while.
Okay.
Okay, and this is what really pissed me off because I got to the highway and I was like, shit. Okay, so they either went left, right, or forward.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know. I had a hunch. I had a bad hunch
Right.
that
Yes.
there was a guy that came through my yard a year ago, and he said that he lived at that place,
Okay.
and he went that back driveway that we had.
Okay.
And I'm like, so he knew about that. He like had a stupid bullshit reason for even stopping here. He said he wanted to go to the park, but yet he's like, oh, is this the park? I'm like,
It's clearly not the park.
clearly not the park. And yeah, the
It's
park.
my fucking backyard.
Yeah, and he told me how he got here because I wanted to just, trap and be like, oh, well, which way did you come from? And he like,
Right.
yeah, he said he drove right by it. I'm like, oh yeah, you drove right by it. You basically would have had to look at the sign to drive by it. And like,
Fucking
oh,
weird.
that's where it was? I'd be like, so anyway, this guy's
That's
a
why
fucking
living
nut
out of
job
town
from the
scared
beginning.
shit out of me,
Fuck.
dude.
Yeah, it was bullshit. So I thought of that again. So I'm like, fuck it. Right we go.
Mm-hmm.
So we go, and sure enough, all the tracks, boom, boom, lost
Yeah.
them. Didn't have them for miles. I get to the
Fuck.
driveway, which is crazy because we used to farm land over there,
Fuck.
like
Holy
literally
shit.
bordering their property. Like at one point, we were their next door neighbor
Oh,
Christ.
because of the land we had.
fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they forget
yeah.
that I know this property like the back of my fucking hand.
Yeah.
So I like, all right, well, I know where this guy is. I go there, sure enough, fresh mud and tracks like the one in the backyard, right up this driveway, and you can see it from the road. And I'm like, oh, it was like I wanted to get out and do like one of those touchdown dances, like, like I got you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right, and then I like drive up to the tracks, and I make out the tracks,
Miller
ID the
Homes.
tracks, get out, do another fucking touchdown dance,
Yes.
right? Get up to their driveway.
You got your rights, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, I was literally saying that on the way there. I'm like, I
Nice.
don't even know if that makes sense, but it's the only phrase I can think of that makes sense. So, and then I get up to their driveway, quad tracks that match.
Fuck.
It's like boom, 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 strike three. So I'm like basically waiting for the time to like, like I've
Yeah.
got war paint under there. It's like,
Yeah.
dan it.
You come out of like the lagoon with a fucking knife in your mouth.
Oh,
The lagoon.
Dirty ass lagoon.
You get a brain parasite?
Yeah, as soon as you come out the water, you slowly float back down. You die immediately.
Or when you emerge out of the water, you're just covered in leeches.
Like Stand By Me.
Yeah.
just freak the fuck out, and everybody's like, who are you? We're Southerners. For some reason. Just imagine they're a bunch of hick redneck.
You said
Yeah.
it's fucking a bunch of dickheads though. Seriously, who steals a quad from their fucking neighbor, man?
Dude, well, it was dumb because I know their mind frame. I know they're just a bunch of idiots. I know they weren't thinking. They got trashed. They got high, and they're
Right.
like, "Hey, I know where there's a quad," and
right.
boom, they just acted on it, and like, oh, they left every mistake you could have. Then the classic criminal thievery handbook that I wrote.
That
Classic handbook.
So you gonna are you gonna? Is there a part of you that wants to just like sneak on their property and take it back, or
Yeah.
like every part?
There's
of
a
you?
part of me that wanted me to strap every arsenal of like
Steal it back. that'd be
weaponry,
great.
guns, knives, sticks, wrenches, whatever like had some kind of sharp edge attached to it. And go in there and just I basically want to be like the Joker. I walk in the house and I open the jack and I've got like 30 grenades all on a quick string.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's play a game.
You're like Caesar Romero Joker though.
you got Joker makeup over your mustache.
It's all, I'm just dancing around the quad issue where it's like I park all these unknown quads around, just like lace dynamite to them, and be like, "You like quads so much, do ya?
Just a bunch of
Let's go for a ride."
quad bombs laying around.
Yes.
As soon as they start it up, it's like.
Yeah, it's like musical quads where I make them
Big
get on
mushroom
like
cloud.
there's like 20 quads, but only like 15 of them have dynamite attached to them, and they gotta like start it up.
Yes.
Oh, I can't
That's
believe they did it
fucked
while
up.
you were in the shed, while you were
Dude,
here.
it was ballsy.
So
it
do
was
they have,
ballsy
like,
as hell.
A garage or something? Like, do you know, like, it's
They got
hidden
2
so-
garages,
So you
and
think it might be hidden in one of
yeah,
those?
and the police couldn't look in a garage because they didn't have any authority to
Yeah,
go
they
need a
anywhere
warrant
past
for
like,
it,
hello, neighbor.
Yeah.
We're just your friendly neighborhood police asking for shit.
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care
They
about.
have no.
Fuck.
Have no
Was it-
right, yeah.
Do you remember when we were practicing out at that abandoned school in the park by your house, and there's those people that were like there that wouldn't leave? Was it those people?
No, those happen all the time. Those are just people that drive on that road, and it's a free park, and people just
Yeah.
like to come by. And even though that guy was weird.
He was very weird.
There's a weird.
Wait a
dude
minute, wasn't that
watching
the
you
guy that got
Shannon.
dropped off that was like drunk?
Yeah, I remember he tried to come in when we were
Yeah, that was the drunk guy.
practicing. Yeah,
Yeah, and we're like, whoa, what the hell? It's like he's literally just dropping this drunk asshole off here
yeah.
at a park
Yeah.
with no like anything around. Like there's not even a river, so this drunk fuck is literally just gonna dehydrate to death because this guy's like, well, you're annoying me. I'm just gonna drop you off in the middle of nowhere.
This is a weird
Have a day.
story. What? Okay, so you guys were. I never heard this.
Well, this guy, we're up at the park.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're just recording, and like there's nothing around. There's no anything around. It's just a park in the middle of a farming community, man. It's just how unexciting could it get?
Yeah.
So we're just sitting around just recording some stuff,
Yeah.
and this guy pulls in, and he just sits there, and we're there. They get out finally, and they sit on this picnic table, and we're watching them from inside this hall that we're inside.
Yeah.
Said inside twice.
Yeah.
And then we watched them as like this guy try to figure out like who are these people, and then we realize oh, okay, one guy's really trash and one guy's kind of like parenting him a little bit, like trying
Okay.
to like keep him like, all right, like what are you doing, like get your shit together. And then all of a sudden he's like, all right, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And then it's like he's gone, and now this guy's fucking with us, like, because we have all this music stuff, and like even if I wasn't drunk and I saw that shit, I'd be like, oh cool, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I hate myself. So, and then, but this guy comes in, he's all drunk, and he's like, oh,
How does he look? Is he a
come and
grubby
do
looking mofo?
He was kind of haggard looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you there when he like when I put the amp in front of the door and he like tried to open the door?
Yeah.
Because
That was
I think
awkward.
Colton was there, and we put the amp in front of the door
Right.
because we're like, well, he can't open a door with a 100+ pound amp blocking
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he opens the door and he's like, you just see this arm flailing,
like a
just
zombie
like,
movie. Yeah.
hey, is anybody in there? Can I come in? And it's just flailing.
Holy.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, we're kind of doing stuff. And I just said I have the park rented, so if you could go somewhere else.
Straight up lied.
And then
to
did
him.
he?
Yeah, and
Well,
like,
plus, like, you don't want to, and also, like, if we wanted to take off, we couldn't because, like, he might come by and take some shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
yeah, and like now I'm extra not trusting of anybody. So,
Yeah, no
but
shit.
even then, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave the park with thousands of dollars
Yeah.
of gear in there, and like any dick can come by and be like, cool. Well, I think I'm just gonna become a musician.
Yeah. No doubt.
Got everything for free.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mark.
I've never
It's
fucking
the-
heard that.
It's the excellent musician starter kit.
That would have made me fucking nervous.
Oh, it made me nervous with us being there, let alone the thought of us not being there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that's a story. Things get stolen. People betray you. You know, betray my trust. I thought I had a great relationship with those people that I did not know, and then they fucked me.
Oh, I remember one time when I was like a kid, like this is before you were born, Max.
Mhm.
We were living in, or maybe you were just born.
In that little blue house downtown.
Yeah, it was like
Right.
across from Ross's auto body.
Yeah.
Some drunk guy like tried to get into the house. Like my dad wasn't home. It was just me and my mom. And he's just like, I live here. And his mom's like, no, you don't. And he's like, I live here. Open up. And he just starts trying to kick the door in.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah, I remember like hiding under the bed, and then like I think my mom called the cops, and she told him, and he left.
Good idea.
That's so fucking scary, though. Like the idea of someone just doing a home invasion scares the shit out of me.
Oh,
Dude.
dope.
It's fucking terrifying.
I remember, or like if I hear like a creak in the middle of the night, I'm like, is someone breaking in?
Fuck.
And
Yeah,
I'm always like I'll have my window open, and my window opens up to the backyard. And like sometimes wind will blow like leaves around and shit. I'm like, is there someone in my backyard?
Creak
And I'm
the
always
fence.
scared to look, because what if you look
And there is.
and there is, and then
someone
what do I
back
do? Like, I'm just like, I'll be too scared to do anything effective, so I'll just be looking, and then they'd probably just shoot me in the face.
They're carrying a gun in your backyard.
The big fear is like I lift my head up, look
He's
out the
already
window, and I just
aiming
get
at the
stabbed
window.
in the face.
He's waiting for someone to poke his head out the window.
He's predetermined that's where you're going to look, and he's just ready to scarify you to the max. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get him so good.
It's like in Home Alone. In Home Alone, the burglar stuck his head through the doggy door, and Kevin was there with the pellet gun. Hello.
Hello.
I
wish
felt
it was
too.
like that.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna get you, little kid. Ah, you little bastard.
I can't even do it, Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe Pesci's hard. Me too.
Ah, you little rat bastard.
I shouldn't call little kids rap ass.
We did some filming last night.
Yeah, it was
I'm
fucking awesome.
Turned out
for the
great.
promo.
I'm really sorry I couldn't make it, guys.
No
I'm really
worries.
I
Detective
had
what to
nothing
do.
going on last night. I just decided not to come,
Yeah,
No, no
I blame
fucking
you.
worries, man.
except the best detective work anybody's
Except
You're
looking
like, I was
at.
on
hardcore
stakeout.
dirty
I found-
Harry.
Guys, let's
yeah.
take this into consideration. I matched tire tracks that were at least 5 miles apart.
That's pretty
fun,
good,
man.
dude.
Okay?
That's detective
Yeah.
shit, man.
That is straight up detective shit.
You have to remember that. Whenever you
leave
guys need
pews
to
behind?
find some tire tracks,
Yeah.
you don't even call the police. You call this guy.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
The tracker, dude.
Yeah, and then the police are
You're a
like,
dog.
guys, we're losing business to the tire tracker.
Your dog, the bounty hunter.
It's your man tracker. Mark versus man tracker.
I track man. It
think
just
that-
turns into like super gay right off the bat. I'm just tracking like these super buff dudes, right? Based on what they're driving, right? I just see them in the middle of the woods and they get out. They're just like in like those buff little speedos, and they're like, "You tracked me." Turn to the camera. I'm like, "Man tracker."
Man tracker.
Did they leave pews behind? Criminals always leave pews behind.
Actually, I found a 5-gallon drum of semen.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
It was-
Fucking those
And you're like,
guys-
and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
those
bring it in
guys
for
came
testing, but I
along.
drank it all.
It's just hard and crusty.
I mean, how can
too.
you
It's
not?
just solid. It's just like a solid stone of cum. You're like, what is this? Just a fucking bucket of fucking a hard cum brick.
Left, right where the quad was, right in between
a
the tire
semen
tracks is a
ingot.
bucket of semen.
Is that what it would do? Is that what it turns into a brick of fucking
Well, I mean, cum
Or the
dries
top.
up like that, so I
Yeah.
imagine. I don't know.
or the
But
top
does it
just
brick
get
up? Like,
crusty?
I've never heard of it. Is that an expression? Be like, hey, I need 30 bricks of semen over at the center here by Wednesday.
This has to be. There has to be hardcore evidence. Someone knows the answer to this. Someone has definitely filled up a jar of cum.
That seems like something we should look
That's
up, but I
so
don't
much
want
I
to
don't
look
want
it
to
up.
see it.
I
though.
don't
I don't
wanna
know
look
if someone
at it.
has. That's a lot of work.
There's gotta be someone that just like
Just jacked
every
off
time
into
into a jar.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Jacked
think
off?
I should. Just
That'd
to
be
see what
so
happens.
gross.
And oddly enough, those are the kind of people that actually want you to see it. They're like, hey, you want to see my
Yeah.
bucket of jizz? Right? I'd be like, no, I want to see you go to like a mental institution for the rest of your life. But they're like, well, as long as I got my bucket of jizz.
I remember Daryl. Yeah.
Home is sweet home.
Daryl. I don't know if he still does. I think so. But he was going through this big kick where he was just constantly eating
Jerking off into fucking
jerking
jars.
off into his face.
Into his face.
Oh, gross.
It was a really weird phase. Daryl was just constantly jerking off in his face.
Just right in his own fucking mug. No, but he was eating sunflower seeds a lot, and he was spitting them into this jar, and he'd collect like 2 liters of like used sunflower seeds.
Okay, like yeah,
For
like,
what?
Like a spit, like a.
No, like just like yeah, like he would just spit out the sunflower seeds.
But he would
into
keep
a
the
2 liter.
bottle?
Yeah, he had like 3 or 4 2 liters of just full. Like, so it's not semen, but it's kind of close. Like it's just like some gross.
Why?
I don't know, man.
just
People
that'd be
like
weird.
scare me, dude. Like just because I think I have weird habits, but the weirdest habit being like, oh, I like beat myself up because I like dislike the things I do. But it's more of like a way that I'm trying to achieve. Whereas people are just like, oh, I just like to do this because it's fun to do, like
Yeah.
jizz into a bucket or do whatever, like that. If I did that, I would hate myself so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like man has a natural urge to like find a burrowed area and then fill it up with jizz. It's not a natural thing. So, right?
I don't know. Technically, a vagina is a burrowed area.
Okay,
I like to
that's
fill
true.
those up
It's
with
not
my
burrowed.
jizz.
It's more of like a creased area.
That's true.
Creased.
You know what I'm saying?
Or like flappy meat curtains.
Hey,
Dude, did you just take a gnarly old hoot off that?
Mm-hmm.
I did take
Oh,
one.
so
So
dude.
you're
your
back in the
doctor-
game.
your
Slowly
doctor's
getting back there, yeah.
That's
Next
awesome.
week I'm gonna go back full
Mark
force.
gets really mad. Do you just fucking take a hoot off?
Yeah, well, stop whatever you guys were talking about. Did I tell you could do that?
I think you should just leave.
Like right now, you just hear, leave now! The bong smashes in the fucking distance behind him.
You go full Artie Lang when he flipped on that dude.
Just have a bunch of like shakes and shit next to me all of a sudden. Calm down!
You're really fat and you're wearing a gross white T-shirt that's like ripped.
Gross New York Yankees t-shirt. I got a black lady shouting, what
stain
the
on
F
it."
is going on? Oh, I do know a black person.
Didn't they like? Wasn't there a thing where he went to rehab and then like when he was supposed to be in rehab, he called the show from like a hotel room in Miami, just lit out of his mind or something?
Yeah, man. He they wanted an update.
Right.
And it was like, wow, we're not getting much from you. Because he was like, I guess what is that shit they put you on, like Subutex or whatever? And it's to
Oh,
get you off like heroin?
yeah.
Methadone.
Like something
No,
like.
no, it's not a drug. Like, well, it's
Is
a
it
drug,
called
but it's not.
Subutex? I think that's what I want to
Something
call
like that.
it.
It's like a more. It's not like an opiate or anything. It's not a painkiller. It's just supposed to calm the cravings.
But it
Okay.
has heroin shit in, like whatever it's in heroin, like the opiate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that's methadone then.
because it's like a lesser amount of it to like wean you off it.
Yeah.
And that's why I guess like addicts go in, they'll like fake being like, oh, I want to get off it just so they can get a shitload of those pills and then just go get high off the pills.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
fucking down the bottle.
Yeah, so yeah, and then he did that, and yeah, they were just like bragging on him and stuff, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like the best interview, but the funniest was like when they all talked about it later,
Oh yeah.
and they were like Gary and Fred, those guys, they're like, yeah, he's just, I didn't know what was going on with him, like. You know, we were talking, me and Fred were talking, we could have talked for 3 hours, and he just didn't say anything at all to us. And then he did a weird thing where he just kind of just exhaled really deeply. He's like, all right, well, thanks for coming, guys. And then he just literally kind of started nudging us to the door. It was really weird. Like, that's hilarious. He just doesn't say anything, and then he's just like, all right, well, thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Like, that's how I got to roll. He's so nice.
Oh, just
Give him no option. Just be like, okay, thanks for coming.
thanks for coming, and just kind of like, oh man.
That'd
Have
be
you ever
great.
like
What
been in
power.
a scenario where you want someone to leave and they won't leave? That is the
Yeah, like every
worst.
scenario, but maybe these ones where it's like involved with
Yes.
something that I want to do, like music,
Mhm.
casting, film, and shit. Like shit that like involves production,
Yeah.
but it also involves having a good time with people.
Yeah.
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 It's like being in scenarios where you literally just have to talk to somebody because of the pure sake of accompaniment, and oh, it drives me nuts, dude,
Yeah.
because there's no reason for it. It's like, do you want me to be here? Do we
I
need to
would-
talk about a certain thing?
Yeah.
Like, because I
Running
really.
into someone at the grocery store sometimes is a nightmare. 'cause
I'd
you're
get
like, I just
trapped
wanna
in that in
buy my thing.
school because I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be a dick, right? And
Yeah.
there's some kids who just are nice but are just kind of off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
They
those
rape your
people who
time.
just like they're talking and they're talking about shit that you're just like no one fucking cares, man.
Yeah, let alone me. Like
Yeah.
no one.
But I mean, you don't want to be. He's being nice, so you don't just want to be like, "Oh, fuck off," right? So you gotta, okay, right on, and you engage in the conversation.
Yeah, but those are people that
and
grow
then they
up in
never
life.
leave, and then you engage in the conversation, and then they think they got a new friend.
Those are the people that grow up in life and they want to do something big and they never do because all they do is small talk. So they got a child. They probably got 3. I'm only 25. I got girls that I knew that were just the small talkiest, bitchiest girls, and they just paid 0 attention to me because I didn't know how to create stupid small talk with them or do these things that they thought was a normal thing to do. And like I found a few girls because they didn't talk all the time. We realized like, oh, we do things rather than just talk, because that's where we would fuck
Or just talk about
up real bad. Is,
Yeah.
oh, we're talking too much because we don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So let's just kind of do shit to each other.
I have a
Let's just
friend
fuck.
who has a girlfriend who will fucking corner you at a party. Just will go off. Like, will not, like, for hours. Like, if you
Oh
let her.
no.
I remember one time she cornered me at a party and I had to pee so bad. I was just like, I couldn't get a word in to say, hey, I gotta take a piss. So I'm just standing there holding my piss. And I'm drunk.
You're standing
and
there
it's so
holding
hard.
your dick.
Yeah.
Dick's hard.
I'm holding it in. I literally physically grab my dick.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
like I
squeeze.
imagine, like
I
you're
got my
squeezing
thumb over
the
the
tip.
pee hole.
You're like your foreskin stretched out and you got a good grip on it.
I remember
Pinching it off.
Okay, who here held this? I remember when I was a kid, I thought for sure my balls held my piss. Did anyone else think that?
Yeah, for a short while, definitely.
Yeah, like not, you know, I didn't believe it yesterday, but like, yeah, when I was like maybe like probably like 1 or 2 or something like that, or maybe
That's too young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
it might
you
be
don't even
4 or
remember
5.
that.
I'm not gonna call you out, but I'd never thought that.
you never
I've
thought your
never
balls
thought
held
that
your
either.
piss?
No.
What did you think your balls were for when you were a kid?
I thought they literally were a central nervous system because I had got fallen and hit my nuts. I'd had girls kick me in the nuts, and it's just the pain was so fucking excruciating. So I just
Yeah.
thought they were okay. So these, I pee out of the long thing, and then the round things in the sack are where the pain comes from in the body.
Yeah.
So I would just like avoid all contact from the balls because that was just like one girl literally kicked me in the balls so hard when I was in elementary school.
dude.
I was the teacher had to come out and like prop me against a wall.
And he
and,
kicked
like,
you in the balls. He just held you over your shoulders like, yeah. And this one's for Ted. And he fucking kicks you in the balls again.
like so hard. I'm just like up
Get
in the
up.
air because he's like a full-grown adult. He's just like, yeah.
He curbs you like an American History X. Bite the curb.
We used to take shots of like, do you remember it was like a short while in elementary school and get people to go on the swing, get them high up, and then we'd just be like, all right, just like, someone has to go stand in front and then just take it full force.
No, you
Take a full force kick to the chest.
Jesus fuck.
I'm a kid swinging. It's just like, no, I guess it was just like the entertainment of like you wouldn't. No
just
one
wanna,
was
like-
forcefully doing it. We all wanted to do it.
But
it was
Break
like-
someone's
Is it just like
fucking
a, was this like a
sternum.
toughness game? Or?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of like the fat guy catching the bowling ball and stuff. I guess it's like the same concept where it's just like, it's like a toughness thing. It's like going up there and you get this dude full force on a swing, kick you in the fucking chest, and then you just get up and you're like, yeah, dude, fucking
Get up, you gotta collapse chest.
Fucked up. I remember doing that to
kicking
you.
me in the fucking face.
Yeah, not in the face. It was like when you were like maybe 2, like you
I
were
thought you
just
kicked me
walking.
right in the face.
It might have been in the face. I can't. I remember I was swinging. You were 2, so it's probably like I was 7, 8 or 9 maybe. And you. I just remember like I was fucking going full force, and I just remember your little baby body like walked right in front of the path of my swing at the park. And I just went, Max, no, and you like lifted your head up. I don't know why I didn't stop. I guess
You
maybe
can't
there's
stop
like,
a swing, man.
but also like maybe there's a I don't know what happened, but yeah, I just kicked you full. You went flying, and then you're just like you're on your back. And you just started bawling so hard. I felt so bad.
Maybe that's why I started doing it. It gave me like a fetish in my brain when I was young. So
I
later on,
imprinted on you?
yeah, just later on in life, I'm just getting people to fucking take fucking swing kicks.
Yeah, you just like, especially your brother, you just keep setting yourself in these like uncanny scenarios. He's like, whoa, be careful. And you just like somehow swing kick and kick, and you just like jerk off in your pants. Just,
I love that's the only way I can come is get kicked by a swing.
all right. You're about to fucking come on this girl, and you're like, all right, now kick me really hard in the chest.
All right, get on the swing.
And then, like, as you fly back, the jizz is coming out. So the jizz is stationary.
Get her to wear like 6-inch heels too, just so it really fucking hurts.
That's hilarious. The Kellyan's did that. And I thought for sure,
I was dead.
vaginas didn't exist and that women
Butthole?
peed out their butts. Yeah.
That you fucked the butt.
I believe that around the same
yeah.
time.
I don't even remember thinking about any of that.
I didn't.
I
really?
I thought that too
Not
when I was
really.
young.
I didn't think I fucked.
Before
I
I
thought
knew
you
about
literally
pussy.
grinded against their pubic area.
I thought you
That's
fucked that.
That'd be fucking awesome.
You know what it is? The biggest concept was the vagina and like the concept of them peeing, and like, oh, but you also fuck her there. Like I want to put my dick there, but I like. What
I want to
happens
put the
if she
thing that
needs
I
to
pee out of in the thing I can't put my thing I pee out of in there. She pees out of that.
And you
I
find out
remember-
there's a little hole in there.
Yes.
And that blew my mind.
Me too. I remember finding out and not. I found out way before I ever touched or looked at a vagina, and I was
Found out last week.
I found out last week. I was talking to these two girls, and I was trying to get like, because I thought I was so scared that the first time I'd go to finger a girl, I'd miss and finger her pee hole instead, because I didn't know it was such a tiny hole. So I thought I was trying to get them like, what is it closer to the belly button or the butthole? Like, which hole is it? So like I was trying to get them to tell me like where it was. So if I ever fingered a girl, I'd be like, don't worry, I know this is the pee hole.
You're just fucking
Yeah.
constantly fucking the pee hole.
I was so scared I was gonna fuck the pee hole.
Just stretching it.
You never satisfied a girl just stretching a pee hole.
Dude, oh, that would hurt so bad.
That would be fucking.
Oh man, I remember I got an STD test once and they fucking stuck a metal rod up my dick.
Fuck off, you're
they
kidding me.
sounded you?
Are you
They
kidding?
sounded me.
Oh.
It was like before, they don't do this anymore in STD tests either. Like that's the fucked up thing. And it's like I got it right under the wire when they stopped doing it. Right before they stopped doing
Funny
it.
enough, I've never heard it done before that.
She was just like, I remember some old lady and she was just she asked me all these questions and all these personal questions, and she's like, all right, what was it? What were the three? Oh yeah, so I had to like lay back, like standing up, and she like, followed my balls for a while, and then she's like, you're gonna want to like hold on to the table for this. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
okay. And she pulls
God.
up this long metal Q-tip,
I don't like this.
and then right up the pisser.
Oh my fucking god.
How far? Like in
That
inches?
burn, dude.
Or
It
centimeters.
felt like miles. I don't know. I didn't look. I just closed my eyes, and like it fucking felt like it was forever. And
So you basically like had like a catheter tube shoved up your dick hole.
yeah, basically. It's a bug terrorizing us right now.
Seriously.
Anyways, and then she's like, and then she said, I need a piss sample. And she's like, you might piss blood. That's perfectly normal.
Oh my
Oh.
Jesus.
And I'm just like,
Christ.
and dude, the pee was like the most stinging, like,
No.
it felt like it fucking hurt so bad to piss after that. And then she's like, I hate needles. And she's like, I'm gonna need to take some blood too. And I'm like, fucking do it. Like after all that, like, I'm like, I couldn't have pissed before you fucking took the fucking thing to my piss hole. Like,
Yeah, you think they'd like rearrange that order so you wouldn't be fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
well, maybe now that I'm thinking about, now I say it out loud, maybe there's some bacteria in my dick that I would shoot out with my
Oh,
piss.
yeah, like wash it out and then they wouldn't be able to test. Like,
Yeah.
Have you ever pissed? Like every now and again you piss, but it burns.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
get that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, but you immediately freak out like, oh fuck, I did it, I fucked up.
Yeah, like you think you got an STD?
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh no, and then I'm like, because sometimes it sticks around for part of a day.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
get worried.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
And
Every
I don't know
time
if
I
girls
wa-
get that, but fucking guys get that.
Every
Yeah.
time I
Oh,
see a
yeah.
movie
As
with
hell.
AIDS in it, I'm convinced I have AIDS.
Kids is my favorite movie of all
Oh,
time.
dude, Kids is a great movie, but there's this
can't
kid who
watch
has
Kids.
AIDS because I just so stressful. I'm like, fuck, I might have AIDS, and I'm like, and then I convince myself I do have AIDS, and I'm gonna die of AIDS, and,
Never been
and no one's
that.
gonna fuck
I've
me
never-
ever again because I have AIDS.
Cancer. I've always been scared of like, got cancer.
I
I'm
was
done.
worried for a bit there when I was when in the hospital for sure with my stomach there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, well, like this has been going for months now. My stomach's not getting like, it's just been getting worse and worse. I was like, oh no, what if it's fucking
Stomach cancer.
yeah or something like that? And I was freaking out for a bit there.
Yeah, that's what I found. I've never been.
It definitely like fucks with your mind, like. For
I've
sure.
never gone to like AIDS though.
Yeah, I've never
Not
gone to
that.
that direction in
Yeah.
my mind. Like I've definitely, everybody goes through the cancer. Everybody goes through like the, what else is there? Like brain stuff. Like if you
yep.
get a headache, then it's like, or migraines, and you're like, oh, I got a tumor, I'm dying, and you know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
everybody's a hypochondriac to a certain extent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
definitely.
gotta be.
You know, well, it keeps you healthy
Alert.
because it's like, oh shit, I should go to a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, wow, you should like go outside, not worry about every little goddamn thing that happens to your body. But at least you went and checked.
Yeah.
I had this girlfriend once who went in because she was like, she had some fucking discharge going on.
I hate that word.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Ooh.
gross.
Fucking, yeah, it's a gross word.
Guys don't discharge, only girls discharge.
And
Discharge.
they-
Discharge.
she wanted me to be in the room while with her at the
discharged.
doctor.
Well,
she was scared.
She was discharging.
Watch.
Hey, you want to
And then
come
she wanted me
discharge
to
with me?
eat the discharge. She wanted me to wanted to discharge in my face.
Hey, you know, it'd be hot if we had sex with my discharge.
A moist discharge.
Yeah, I'm moist from my discharge.
Oh my god, that's a
So-
gross word, man.
Oh, so gross. So she wanted me to be in the doctor. She was just scared. She wanted me to be in the
Right,
room.
right.
And the doctor's like, yeah, can like he leave kind of thing? And she's like, no, I want him to stay. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't want me to leave, I'm not leaving.
Mhm.
And so he's like, basically like, you have an STD. You probably got it from that guy. Like-
Oh, fuck.
Like he was like really finger pointy and
Wait a minute, who finger pointed?
the doctor was very like
you?
very heavily suggesting she had an STD from me.
Dude, can you
Really?
legally kick his ass at that point?
I wanted to.
Be like, fuck you. Your wife probably hates you because
Yeah.
you're gay.
I'm like, I know I haven't cheated, so go fuck yourself.
you
She
probably have
cheated on
child
me.
porn on your
Like,
computer.
I'm the victim.
Yeah.
So he's like, we've got to wait for the test to come back. I'm pretty sure it's STD. So he put her on this STD medication, and we both got tested. I got tested, and she got tested. And it was getting, even though she was on the STD medication, it was getting worse and worse. And we're both like, you cheat on me? Like, we're both looking at each other like, who cheated on who? Like, how did this fucking happen? Because we'd already been together like a year, 2 years at that point.
Right.
And it was really like fucking like we were both. He just planted that seed of like someone cheated,
Right.
And I'm like, I know I didn't cheat, so I think you cheated. And she was like,
Fucking
I know I
drive
didn't
me
cheat.
Nuts.
And then it's getting worse and worse to the point where like her pain, she's getting like a lot of pain. So we went back to the doctors in the middle of the night. Went to her emergency room. And they had already gotten our test results back, but they hadn't gone back to us because neither of us had STDs. She just had a bad urinary tract infection, and the medication they gave her for the STD made the infection worse.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
Fucking cunts.
for all that,
Dumb
neither of us
cunts.
had an STD. Oh man, it made me hate that doctor even more. After that.
No doubt you're scared of AIDS. And
Yeah,
Dude,
it's lurking around I'm scared of like getting AIDS from like toilet seats. That's how paranoid I am.
I don't
There's this
shit in
guy-
public. That's how you get it.
There's yeah, exactly. It'll crawl up your butthole. Little AIDS bug.
Runs up the toilet, man. I've seen it in a documentary.
Oh.
They don't have spines, so they just sneak right up the tube, and then they get right up your butt, and then next thing you know, you get AIDS,
Next
full-blown AIDS.
full-blown AIDS.
There's a
And you can
The
HIV
doctor-
positive bet you'll get that.
the doctor like looks at her. Sorry, sir, you got full blown AIDS.
You know, full-blown.
You're fucking full blown, buddy.
We had a guy come in earlier. It's only partial. Not you, you unlucky prick. You got full blown.
You got AIDS coming out the wazoo, literally.
He just looks at the chart. Oh!
Really rubbing it in. Really
Dice
rubbing it in.
Clay is my doctor.
Full-blown.
Oh, looks like you're gonna die.
Oh, fuck.
But there's this customer who came in the pizza place the other day with a hooker, and he had to use the bathroom, and then I had to use the bathroom after him, and I was really worried that like I was gonna get his hooker AIDS through the bathroom.
Well, yeah, that's pretty gross. I can see that.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
What, like
Guy-
he's just gonna shoot it to you? Like he's just a magician? Like
'cause-
AIDS.
I'm like, I had to take a shit, so I had to sit on the toilet, and I was like, oh, he might have taken a shit here. And he's fucking a hooker. Hookers probably have AIDS. He probably has AIDS.
So
I'm
they
gonna
have
get
like
AIDS in this
combined dual
situation.
AIDS.
Scary. I wonder how rampant AIDS is in Dawson. Like, I wonder how many people in town have AIDS.
Yeah, that's interesting.
knows?
Town of what, 15,000?
Actually, quite a bit, because my
What?
aunt,
Your aunt has AIDS?
no, let me finish.
Your aunt's she's got full blown?
That poor prick.
Fuck.
No, she works at a hospital.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, she says there's a ton of people coming in.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, if you do a ratio of, let's say, the 3 people that I've confirmed that she said she's witnessed that have AIDS, out of the
Do you know the
200
people?
people, I don't know the people. I wish I
Fuck, that would
did.
have been juicy.
Because then I
dude.
would know when to sit on the street and be like,
Exclusive
hey, buddy, how's them AIDS
Oh,
treating ya?
You know how happy I would be if I found out someone I knew had AIDS? Just to find out the information like that. Like if I knew a doctor, I wouldn't be happy to find that out.
No, hell
but
no.
just to get that juicy bit of info,
So juicy.
ooh, I couldn't hold on to that. I tell everybody.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I
be like,
couldn't keep that secret.
Oh no,
You'd just be grinning in the corner like an asshole, and they'd be like, dude, like, what you got something to say? Be like, yeah, I got something to say. So guess who's got AIDS?
Yo, it would probably be like, it would probably be that bad. I would like, we probably would be fucking cracking jokes behind his back.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Playing game of Guess Who with strangers. Like, does he have a does he have a big nose? And you're like, no. Is he black? No.
Every time you're like, no.
It's me.
Oh,
I
that's
found
funny.
out I had AIDS.
Guess who's got AIDS?
This
Me.
is fucking
Full
juicy.
blown.
I got full blown. I got full blown.
So I should also take a minute to mention that this is actually partially your podcast.
Yeah,
Doing a
Swapcast.
We're doing a Swapcast here.
Swapcast.
I didn't know what the
Love
fuck that was until these motherfuckers told me what it
Come
was.
swapping cast. I didn't know either.
Bert Kreischer does them a lot.
Yeah.
Joe DeRosa did it a lot around the end before he finished his podcast because he's like, I'm done with doing podcasts. But like he would just like go on other people's podcasts and be like, can I use this for my podcast?
Can I use this?
And they'd be like, yes or no. But yeah,
I like the idea because
Yeah.
that way it takes pressure off me. I like when I don't have to deal with things full on.
Yes, yes.
full blown,
Full on, full throttle,
Like AIDS.
full force.
full.
Because that's how I fully do things.
Oh man, fucking. I was kicked out of Loney's last night.
Oh, you got kicked out.
No, I never got kicked out. I wasn't even let in.
What?
Me, and I was with Steven. I was with Steven.
And they let Steven?
It was me. Here's what happened. We went in. Okay, we
How?
walked down there, right?
Yeah.
We just walk in. We just walk in. There's no
Yeah.
one in the lineup. Oh, actually, there is. There's people in the lineup. And we're pretty goose by this point, but we're fine. We're fine enough, right?
Oh yeah, you guys were. Yeah, you guys were.
And so
pretty good.
we're all right. We walk down there.
We weren't just like right gooned.
Yeah, and then so we get up, and like she's like, "I'm sorry, I was like told by management can't let you in," and I was so gooned by that point, I didn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
I went down there to get laid. I wanted to get pussy that night, so I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, I was told
Fuck
by management you
you.
can get in." And I was like, "Who fucking told you that?" I started getting mad at her. I was getting like leaning in, and I was like, "Who fucking told you that? What management?" She's like, "I was just told by security guard," and she pointed to the guy who was at the exit door. And so I looked over, and like this guy is the same guy who came up to us. He's the guy who came up to
Yeah.
us previously, and like he specifically, because Steve was banned there from a while for being too rowdy, and he was specific.
Fuck, that kid gets banned everywhere. He's gonna get banned at like the grocery store soon. You just get too goddamn rowdy. You throw the Cheerios, you make a mess.
banned from town. And so we go in, and was like, oh yeah, and so this guy came up, and he's like, "Yeah, come back. You're not banned anymore."
I do believe he said, "I miss you, fun-loving cunts."
Yeah.
That's what
I
he
miss
said.
you, I miss seeing you fun-loving cunts on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
exactly.
And so he's at the exit door, and I go, "Hey." I'm calling at him. Nothing, right? He's not looking at me, right? He's looking away. I go, "Hey," because he knows I'm fucking drunk. I'm in there, Steven.
You're drunk, but you're not like
No, but I'm
You were out of
wearing my leather.
control.
I'm wearing my
Yeah.
leather jacket.
you're in control, but you're like you're feeling it for sure.
Oh, I'm feeling it. No, I'm completely fine. I just got in the place, right?
Yeah.
And so I call, and so he finally looks over, and I go, "Fucking come over here, dude." He comes over here, right? And I start chewing him out immediately. Just go, "What the fuck? I just fucking come in here, and I'm told I can't fucking come in, right?" And he's like, he's not even talking to me. He's not even looking me in the eye, right? I'm just laying into this dude fucking hard in front of everyone, just like giving him shit like he's a little kid. I'm pointing my finger at him, and just I'm giving him my fucking eyes, right? And he's just sitting there. He's like, "Well, you were like, yeah, you're done, buddy. I mean, you were leaning against the wall when you come in here." I was like, "Leaning against the fucking wall? That's how I walk. I'm a rock star, motherfucker. You redneck fuck." And then And then we left. And then me and Steve both left saying, fuck this fucking place. As much as, it was great.
Yeah, but I could picture that too. Steve just saying, "Fuck that fucking
Steve was
place,"
calm,
just
actually.
over and over.
Steve was trying the whole time. Steve was in between me and the guy, and he's looking at the guy, and he's going, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay." He's trying to not start the fight, and I'm the one being the aggressor, being like, "No, it's not fucking okay, Steven." I was fucking pissed off, man.
I'd be mad too, though.
Most of the time they do that though. That's why I don't like that place. They'll either kick you out for like, because they think you're too drunk, or they just won't even let you in, or like. One time I just like went outside and then like just for like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, no, it can't come back in. I was
Yeah,
like,
they did that to me too. I was so fucking mad.
Wait a minute, what'd they do?
like you just like go outside for a breath of fresh air.
Because you're like, it's fucking hot in here.
Yeah.
You know?
And then there's like, oh, you can't come back in. It's like they get like too full or something, and then they're just like, oh, we can't let more people in or something. Like you're not.
So what if
I was like maybe 6 beers in. Like I wasn't fucking
Yeah.
That's
drunk
such
at all.
shit.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, yeah.
I fucking.
No wonder everybody has nothing good to say about that fucking. I've never been in it. Like, I'm gonna go there one day, I guess.
Like,
But
the thing is.
fuck,
it's a
man, I
scam.
don't even
It's a-
want to just because of the goddamn reputation it has.
It's a vicious fucking circle that everyone bites into, right? Because it's like.
The cover
the only
charge.
reason there's
the
a cover charge
yeah.
is to make it seem like it's this fucking
special
fancy place,
like
right? Because it's like, oh, we're a fucking nightclub in Dawson Creek. It's just it's all a scam, right? I
Yeah.
mean, but they buy into it, right? People who think that it's
Yeah.
that thing are so fucking dumb. Most people are dumb enough to believe it. So they
Yeah.
go in there, and then that becomes the place where everyone's at. So then, if you want to be social
Yeah.
with a lot of people, right? If you want to go out and just do shit, then most of the time you have to fucking go to Loney's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit.
Which fucking shit.
That's why I don't go. Like, the last time I've been out to Rockwell's,
Yeah.
man, that was fucking December.
Really?
That was a long time.
Right, last time I was.
Is that like the gig, basically?
man.
Holy shit.
Holy.
And then, before that, I've been to Rolla, and the only times I've been there is basically because I was playing.
Right.
And that was like a few times. And like the bar scene is just so fucked sometimes.
I
Gets
still think
wild.
Rockwell's is like my favorite though in Dawson.
Yeah, it's a good joint.
It's a nice
Yeah.
little like casual place, but like
Definitely.
you
Yeah,
still
for sure.
talk to people, you can still socialize.
The waitresses are really nice.
Yeah, Lone Stars, it's like you can't even like have a conversation with anybody.
That's the
music's
thing that kills me
so
about it is
fucking
it's
loud.
like fucking.
It's like you
can't-
gotta
can't
be
talk.
to dance. Like you gotta go there to dance. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's just a dance floor.
Like
Yeah.
when the Orlando.
Are you serious? Is that all it is?
It's
Yeah.
like 80. It's like 80%. The whole room is like 80%. The dance floor is right in the middle.
Why do you think? Oh, like that I want to get into a whole nother topic, but I gotta save that. I think because that's gonna be almost a whole show. Is like the fake country pandemic that's happening, like this,
brutal.
and it's creating the most paradoxical like movement because all they do is sing about. Fucking like the singers sing about shit they can't relate to because they're all millionaires,
Yeah.
and all the fucking blue collar people are just soaking it in, thinking that like, man, he's just like me. And then for some reason, when they listen to it, they all want to do coke and like rape each other, and then it's like that's more hardcore than metal, man.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Oh fuck! Have you heard Bo Burnham's Pandering?
We watched that last
so
night.
good.
What is
great.
it?
It's called Pandering. It's like a Bo Burnham. It's like a parody song about country music.
I like
It's
Bo
really
Burnham. I've
funny.
seen a few of his things before.
He's funny as fuck. We watched his special last night. It was really good.
Oh, it was good. That was so good.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
such a laugh, dude.
Yeah.
What's it? Is it on Netflix? Is it? Because
Yeah.
I've seen a thing of his. Is that the one?
Yeah, it's the new one. He just released it.
Okay, I haven't watched it. There's like a whole bunch of shit on Netflix that I like need to go watch.
It's so
Yeah.
good. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll fucking
Yeah.
do that.
Anything that like bashes country, I'm in.
Yeah.
Do you
Fuck,
watch?
we can pull it up. Let's pull it up.
Do you
right
watch
now.
Game of Thrones, Mark?
It's on YouTube for sure.
Dude, I'm the only one that
What's
doesn't
the,
watch Game of Thrones,
what was
and
the
I
name
might
of it?
watch it.
It's
Like,
called Pandering. Is the
it's
song.
not to say I'm not gonna watch it after it's all done, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not against watching Game of Thrones. I'm not a fucking guy that's like, oh, I hate anything that's
Alright.
not in reality.
Yeah, you just haven't got into it.
Oh, is that it?
This is the bit. It's great.
All right, let's
Boy, oh boy.
have us a listen.
Any big fans of country music out there? Yeah. Oh, some people extending my name. Boo, that's also approval. I think country music gets a bad rep. You know, why is it that when Bruce Springsteen sings about a fucking turnpike, it is art, and then when someone sings about a horse, it's dumb inherently. I think some of the greatest songwriters of all time are country artists, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, you know? And if you're writing honestly, that is art, and I would never bash that. The problem is, with a lot of modern country music, what is called stadium country music, the sort of
didn't know that was
Keith
the term.
Urban
I didn't
brand
know
of
that
country
either.
music, is that it is not
Stadium.
honest.
Hold on. New term to
It
fucking
is
make
the
fun of
exact
people with.
opposite
Yeah.
of honest.
Have fun with your
Where
stadium
instead of
country.
people actually telling their stories, you got a bunch of millionaire metrosexuals who've never done a hard day's work in their lives. They figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases like a dirt road, cold beer, a blue jeans, a red pickup, a rural noun, simple adjective,
Oh, this is the shit.
no shoes, no shirt, no shoes, you didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3,000. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a Bud Light with the logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook pandering. I own a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman. Sorry. A cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans. Strike that last. When you, I hope you're feeling me. Subtextual. We go to bed, you doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow. Mandarin. Fuck your ears on Mandarin. I write songs for the people who do jobs in the towns that I've never moved to. Legalize gerrymandering. Tolerate my pandering. You got a beautiful mouth, I got a beautiful. Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Mathematically meandering. Emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of pandering. And I'll be up front. I do what I do, cause I'm a total fucking country boy.
Oh, fuck, dude, that was funny.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, he's
He shares my views on so many things.
Say the word truck and they jizz in their over.
I like that word, pandering.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
There's so many
That's
good
textbook
lines in that.
pandering.
Oh my god.
Sing songs about towns he would never move to.
Yeah.
That was good. Bud Light with the logo facing out.
Yes.
We're writing about driving a tractors for my private jet.
Oh my god, it's so spot on.
Yeah, that's a good special.
Oh, fuck, man. That was so funny. Like, that's... I don't know. I got a real beef with people who are just, like, too into... Easy there, you fucking... You behemoth.
Breydon, bro.
My brother.
Breydon was standing up and then he just fucking
I'm
almost
really hungover. I
did
can
it.
barely, like, do anything.
You can hear this professional studio floor just almost collapse.
cave under my fat face.
Your face.
Oh my god, yeah. So like that's the thing. If there's people who want to like country, you can like country. I just don't have respect for you.
Yeah, or your taste.
Yeah, I mean, and you can take offense to that, and I'm glad you do, because that means you're human, because you take offense to things, and I want you, because I want you to be offended by it, because it's just such a fake, generic money grab, and if you subscribe to that, and you're willing to just fucking give your money and give all your time and all your
Yeah.
artistic views thinking that that's where it needs to be. Because obviously if you're singing that music, that's the music you're going to create. If you're anything, or if you're going to paint a picture, it's going to be a fucking horse or like a cowboy boots in the sunset.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, whatever. So, and then I
That's perfect.
It's a good reference.
yeah, no doubt. So they decide to live these, and I see it everywhere up here because we live in a country area. We live in a country, man.
Very fucking rural.
And it's everywhere. Everyone is the same, man. They party the same. They talk the same. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
There's no
They all
unique
drive the same
characteristics to
Cummins.
any of these fucks because they all like praise the same like 5 fucking country singers. I can't even tell you their names because they're literally just names. There's
Yeah.
some guy,
Some fucking guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Terry.
black t-shirt guy
Terry
1.
Crews. Not Terry
You know, red t-shirt guy 3.
Yeah.
You know, white cowboy hat guy 5. Oh wait, they're all wearing white cowboy hats.
Dave Grohl in that documentary when he's talking about going to the Country Music Awards, he's like, at first I was excited because country music's known for having just tight musicians who are really good at their craft, and then it shows a clip of the CMTs, and he's like, but then I like got there and it's just pop music, and it was like, who were the 2 guys? Do you remember that clip?
Yeah, it was Zach Brown that brought him there, and then
Yeah.
it was and okay, it was Keith Urban, but he wasn't doing the dance that would make everybody. It was I want to say it was like what's another It's a random generic. What's like the top?
Kenneth Chesney.
Probably him. You know.
And he's just like, he's dancing like Britney Spears.
Yeah,
like
he's hugging
wearing,
himself.
Like,
He's sensually rubbing his hand up and down his body,
Yeah,
like he's just like he's loving himself.
Nice.
And you can see everybody just be like, well, not everybody, because everybody in the country eyes were like, yeah, you manly son of a bitch, you sing it, right?
you
Dave,
sing it.
you sing your heart out.
And there wasn't even a band on stage, was there? Like, or was there?
It's probably like some like Skrillex motherfucker with like a drum machine and a banjo.
It sounded like a pre-recorded thing for sure. Like,
Well, that's all country is now. They're getting rid of drums in most songs. It's just like a drum machine
Yeah.
doing like a boom, 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 and it's like they
Right.
try to make it seem all like epic and melodic and stuff, but no, like it's turning in basically what modern country is turning into rap because they need to get as much audience as possible. So then you see country rap. You don't see other form of like music
Yeah, yeah.
It's always weird when like
getting
a rapper.
into that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
country is because they're like, no, we're not satisfied with this giant stupid population we've consumed. We need to consume
need it
another
all.
population. And like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Black people are smart. They can rap like that. I can't rap like that. I can't talk that. I can't articulate
It's
that
hard,
fast.
Fucking crazy.
They're so fast.
They're crazy.
And
Really.
like country people are barking up the wrong fucking tree getting into that because it's like, don't worry, we'll coax them over with a cold beer and some blue jeans.
Classic.
Yeah, it's always whenever you hear like a country artist try to rap, it's always really fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking, or it's always, another weird thing is like the rapper country artist doing a song together. That's such a weird. It never works out. Was it Nelly? Didn't Nelly do something?
I
with
was
a
just
country
about to
artist?
say the one country rap I can think of that's fucking deadly is Nelly. Fucking
Nelly. What are you
Fucking,
fucking talking
country-
about, Nelly? He's not country, is he?
fucking what's it? His fucking album. Oh, I just had the fucking title.
Country
It's his
Grammar?
main album.
Is he actually country?
No, his first album was called. What was this?
Wasn't
his
it Country
biggest
Grammar?
album? Country Grammar, yeah, Country Grammar.
But it wasn't a country album.
No,
it was an
that's-
actual.
No, but it was Country Grammar.
It's country
What a
grab.
huge misdirect.
I think Nelly actually did do like a song where he was in a. I have this image of like Nelly. He's in a cowboy hat and like a tucked-in flannel shirt with a big belt buckle, and he's dancing. I'm pretty sure he did do some sort of
this weird
type song.
idea attached to Nelly and that album.
I love that album.
I remember I was with my cousin Brody, and we're at his friend's house.
Yeah.
And his friend was just like this. They were probably like 16, and I was like 15. And I was at 15. I was such a little fat little nerd. Like I was just scared of
that's funny.
everything.
Yeah, that's so funny. Just looking at like some of those country ones, man. That's so bad. Like why? Like he's not country though. Is that? But
No.
what is he doing with that outfit? What's the
Looking sexy.
Pimpin'.
just that's it? I just want to look sexy.
Didn't he
and
fuck
pimpin'.
one of the Destiny's children?
He probably fucked.
Something
them all.
sound like a pedophile.
It's
you
Nelly,
fuck Destiny's
nigga.
children.
You don't fuck those. Only I fuck them when I'm wearing my country shit because they're kinky that way. Imagine Destiny's Child, they only fuck people wearing country outfits. They're just like so
That'd be
weird.
sexy.
Like, that's why we started a band, because we all like to fuck guys wearing
Rednecks?
cowboy outfits. No, like gangsters, but they have to wear cowboy outfits. Like, it's just like the weirdest fucking fetish. And they have like little greetings and meets with like the 10 other people in the world that have like the same
Yeah.
fetish. Yeah, we like to fuck people wearing cowboy outfits too.
Fucking cowboys.
Everyone hates us. I don't know anyone who doesn't like country music, and we're just sitting here taking a huge shit on it.
Oh, okay. It's just because country music's not good
Stadium
music.
country music's
It's
the
terrible.
worst. That's the worst.
It's depressing, man. Oh man, it's depressing.
It is.
It's just
fucking-
not. It's just not a music like good to listen to. in
No,
my
it's
opinion.
gross.
It's just,
It's fucking
Oh.
gross.
I honestly think like indie folk picked up where country should have went, I guess, in a weird
I
way.
agree. I
Yeah.
like that.
Like they're the ones kind of like continuing the traditions of like older country artists like Johnny Cash and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. That's a good point.
You know,
Never really
like
thought about
their
it like that.
songwriting and stuff, and like they don't have to have like an amazing voice or anything like that. It's kind of like how country was. Like
Yeah.
a big thing with country music is you didn't have to have like that. I mean, there were people like good country artists from back in the day, like great voices, but that wasn't a must. Like Cash doesn't have a traditionally great like operatic voice or anything. He just had a lot of character in his
Yeah.
voice.
Well, like
Great
I said, it's
songwriting.
stadium rock now.
Yeah, stadium rock.
It's like because
pop music.
it's become a need to go to the stadiums to get the music out. It's become a need to go to like these high venues and these high priced and these high like volume people areas, because you
Yeah.
can't just be an individual who wants to get like a little song out.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
you have to like basically play to everybody. You have to somehow become a stadium act. That's why you see no new fucking bands come out. You see like Rihanna be Rihanna for her entire career because they found something that will sell an entire stadium.
Yeah.
And until something else can sell a stadium under the stupid like I don't know ways of playing, like you can't even get any notoriety these days to like you can go on Facebook, you can go play bars, but how do you go from that to being like, oh my god, now you're playing a stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
once they
really-
find this like gem, they fucking will work that until she dies.
Yeah.
You know?
They'll milk it for sure.
Yeah, sometimes it really does
I hate
feel
it.
like luck of the draw. Like just fucking.
Yeah, of who gets like famous and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
it is a lot of. I was watching this. I was listening to this thing. This podcast we were talking about how pop songs get written, and basically what it is like you have these group of songwriter guys, and they just pick like a top 10 hit, like they find whatever is number one, and they write a song that kind of sounds like it. They don't write the words, they write the music.
Right.
And then they get some no-name singer, to some chick who's a good singer, but just like, you know, she's not famous or anything.
Yep.
To sing a melody over it with no words, but just the melody.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take that and they shop it around to like, you know, your Rihanna's and Pink and Britney Spears and stuff. And then they have
Gaga.
like a bidding war for that song. And then they buy the song. And then what they do is they fill the words in based on who buys the song.
Okay.
really.
So like if Rihanna buys
I don't even
the
get how
song-
that works.
That's insane.
and
like how does that work?
it's weird. It's like a factory. It's like
So like if Gaga gets it, might add in a lyric about her ass.
yeah, exactly. It got like so
Or
like,
like Little Monsters
yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah, I mean Gaga doesn't sing about her ass too much.
it'd be great if she did, though. She just like, and the words just my ass, my ass, my ass, my ass, ass.
You know, you write a song for Lady Gaga.
My ass.
My poker ass, my poker ass ass.
Poker ass.
It's her biggest hit.
That's generally my poker ass.
She's got the best poker ass.
Yeah, Gaga's got a great ass.
Remember when Kevin Hart was hosting like Video Music Awards or something?
And he had no material. He was just going on
He
about
was going
Gaga's
off
ass.
the cuff, and he just did like after Lady Gaga performed, did like 5 minutes on her ass.
Yeah. All he
Really?
kept saying, he just kept saying, "Wow, that ass."
Like, yeah, he wasn't even really doing material. He's just like, holy shit, that is a ass.
Yeah. Now that's an ass. And then
That's an
literally it'd
ass.
be like, that's a fucking
Yo, that's an
ass.
ass.
Yeah. And then the crowd's like kind of laughing and it just, God damn. Man,
Loved it, dude.
that
He loved
ass.
her ass.
He couldn't get off it.
Dude, I've never been like completely awed by a giant ass.
No?
I'm more of like the
Really?
boobs,
I'm an
man.
ass man.
I see a big
I'm
pair
a
of
boobs
boobs,
man
man.
too, but
I will
man.
like, I'm good. I mastered eye contact too because I respect a girl. But when we're not talking, man,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll shamelessly look at a
Well,
girl's
yeah,
body.
but like, cause it's just like, holy shit, how do you have those attached and just live your life?
Yeah, dude.
You know, so I'm just more intrigued. I'm more like a Jane Goodall, just like I just want to experiment those things in the
Yes.
wild.
I feel
No,
like
yes.
I think I like the butt because it feels more interactive.
Yeah. I've had girlfriends where I would just because you don't normally get access to a human being like that. Like after a long-term relationship, I'll just we'll be laying in bed naked and I'll just look at their asshole. Like I'll just spread their ass cheeks and get like an inch away.
Really close
Because
up?
That's gross. Why the fuck would you do that?
you're just like you don't normally have access to a woman's ass like that.
Yeah, but what are you, a scientist or a doctor? Be like, oh, so that's what an ass looks like.
I kind of. It's just it's sort of like doing it for the sake of doing it.
You pull a Louis
and she's
J.
cool.
Gomez.
She's like, oh, cool. You're just playing with my butt.
Like most of my
Little butt
chicks
play.
I date are like
They're not cool with it. They're going down.
I'm making them do it.
You fucking struggling them down.
Look at your asshole.
Look at your asshole. Asshole.
Or like after you fuck, say and then you're just in that weird state where you're not really horny, but you're just more
Want to look at her
Hey, you got a
asshole?
dirty butt.
yeah, just looking at her butt.
Wake her up.
Or yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's kind of fun just to play with another person's genitals.
I'm not saying you're weird, but that's, you know, I've never played with the girl's butt. I'm not into the whole butt play.
Well, I'm not really playing with her butt. I'm literally just spreading her
butt
cheeks
play.
and looking
Butt
at her
play.
asshole.
That's the thing.
That's crazy.
That's
I'm an
Playing
inch
a
away
butt.
from another human being's asshole. It's nuts.
yeah, it's pretty rocking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think the closest
Or I'd make their butt talk. I remember
Like Ace Ventura.
yeah.
Do you have some banaka?
It's so fun. I remember dad.
That's what I'll do with boobs.
I remember there's a girl I was dating and all I
Nice.
wanted
That
for
was
my
close.
birthday is I wanted to draw eyes on her butt and make a video of her butt talking, just to have because it'd be funny.
That'd be a
She wouldn't let me
great
do it.
video. Do you have it?
No, I don't. She didn't let me do it.
Oh.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Okay.
I'm passing the video around right now.
Yeah.
He's not.
It's just
He is not.
It
He's
becomes
lying.
a weird fetish. Every time you go to watch porn now, there's always
Yeah.
talking videos.
The one that's all I search up is butt
Butt
talking.
talking.
Gary Shandling had that really awesome joke about I want to draw eyes on the back, on your back, so when I'm fucking you in the ass, it looks like you're sucking my dick. Or something. I can't remember the joke. I really butchered it, but it was really funny.
It's a good
Good.
plot.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I did.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
That'd be great.
Fuck some butt.
You realize that you can become a citizen in Switzerland if you wear sweatpants in public?
Shit, really? I was I
for
was
real?
hungover, so I was just fuck it.
What?
If you don't incorporate into Switzerland, culture, whatever the plural is, Switzanic,
Sweet.
the Switzerlandishanic people,
Switzerland.
and then if you don't learn their language, do their shit, pray to their Switzerland god.
Their
And,
god. I think they're
I think they
highly
just pray to
atheist.
ski hills and watches and shit.
and hot blondes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
chocolate.
and utility knives. So
Gunta.
and then one of their conditions also is that if they catch you wearing sweatpants in public, then they can take your citizenship away.
Fuck out of here. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
No
Yeah, it's
shit.
like
I thought you meant the opposite. I thought if you want to become
or-
a citizen,
or-
a quick loopholes wear sweatpants in public.
No, or if you have okay, yeah, if you want to disown your country and be yeah, fuck this country, and you just such a renegade, oh my god, he's wearing sweatpants.
Go walking outside, big fucking gray pair of shitty sweatpants. You're the biggest badass around.
You walk
Got a
into a
boner.
bank. You walk into a
Tension hard.
bank. All the tellers get down on the ground. It's you're robbing the place. face is like sweatpants.
I wonder what qualifies, like if you had like track pants on, you know, like if you were in the mafia.
It's like borderline, like not good if it's
yeah, like
track.
Yeah, but
people are
like,
kind of eyeing you up.
this
like
guy's
you're a
pushing
bit
it.
shifty.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Russians only wear track pants and like
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great Russian stereotype.
they would
I like
only
that.
they would only have to let him in, otherwise Russia would just like make that little Russia.
I remember when I was like, God, I had to have been like 10. And my mom got me like a tracksuit and I wore it every day because I thought it was awesome. It wasn't awesome.
Tracksuits are fucking deadly.
Like the ones with the buttons
They're
on the
comfy.
side that you can like rip off in
they're
5
like
seconds.
it's like it was made out of that material that's kind of like made what raincoats are kind of made out of, that shiny.
Oh yeah, like
plasticky
that
stuff.
shitty non-silk silk.
Yeah, and it's just like it was all red. It was just a big red tracksuit with matching jacket.
You get like a gold chain to match it.
I would I would run around in this tracksuit because I thought I thought it was cool.
I miss my track jacket, man. I fucking love tracksuits.
The shit you wear
look
as
so
a child
tacky
that your
looking.
parents dress you
Yeah.
It's
in.
like fucking
Oh.
Christopher from
Pretty
fucking
crazy.
The Sopranos. I'm going to say not full tracksuit, but a good track jacket looks fucking good, man. The Brits can pull off a good fucking track jacket.
Still got mine.
You got
still,
a track jacket.
still wear. Not. I got like matching jacket and pants. I don't really wear
Yes.
the jacket, but I still wear the pants in the gym.
You gotta wear them both, dude.
I guess I should, dude.
Just like around town, man.
yes.
And no shoes, so just have your weed socks out.
Yeah, my weed socks.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are fashionably fucking just exquisite socks. I like the weed
was
socks.
looking at a porn star.
I remember,
I likes Instagram, and she has those same socks.
Really?
Well, I like purple because it's
You got
a
your
manly,
color.
non-manly color. Because
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
a dark purple is fucking
Lexi Bell.
intimidating.
I like it.
You know
It's
what I
my
mean?
favorite.
Like deep purple, man.
Deep purple.
Deep
Lexi Bell.
purple, not the band. It's an actual color. Deep purple,
Deep
love it.
purple.
That's
I-
probably
good.
why they
I
named
like a
themselves
good
because they're
deep
like we're
blue.
manly men with a bit of purple in us.
Yeah,
purple.
deep purple.
Deep purple.
Purple.
Do you
Purple's
guys,
pimp.
has anyone ever like cheated on their girlfriend?
No.
Nope.
No, you never cheated.
Never.
Have you ever had a long-term relationship, Mark?
Been cheated on.
I've never had like a long.
No, I've never been in the fucking
Never?
situation either. If I'm fucking.
I'm the only piece of
I'm not
shit in this
cheating on
room.
anybody.
I'm the only cheating piece of garbage. You were tempted. I remember one time in Daniels, there's that chick who was on you.
I was
You should have
tempted.
done it. I think you should have cheated on her.
Yeah,
Like
I think you
now,
should
like
have, too.
now, like because like it didn't work out. I definitely should have.
Yeah, well,
at
that's the
time,
thing. I was like, you're
you
gonna
know.
look back. I remember making this
Yeah,
case here at the time.
You were
I'm like,
convincing me
yeah,
so.
I was like, you're gonna look back, and like you're gonna have broken up with your girlfriend, and you're gonna think I should have fucked that hot chick.
yeah,
it
you
was
called it. You called it.
It was
to
such
T.
like a sexy situation
Yeah.
too. The whole thing, because like you were
I
driving.
remember- I remember
you had
her
an
fucking
you had an
tits on the
you have an
back of her neck.
RX-7, a fucking
Yes,
Oh,
an
right.
she
RX-7.
dig that. She dig that
And
car.
like yeah, and he had the car at our house, and we knew that, and we were
Yeah.
coming back to our house from we are already getting drunk over there, and so the
Yes.
whole way back we were all like whispering to each other, we're like, oh. Wait till they fucking look at this car, man. It's such a key in the back pocket. You're fucking good. And sure enough,
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
just as it was in sight, whose car is that? Dako. They were all over
You should have
Dak.
fucked him, Dak. It's cheating's like some of the funnest sex you'll ever have because it's
It
just
feels so
wrong.
good and
Like
just
you shouldn't
bad
be doing
and
it.
wrong, dude.
It's
Oh.
yeah. Oh, it's good stuff.
Just
It's
So you're
good.
just a bad person.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, I haven't cheated in my last girlfriend. Last two, maybe.
Oh, good.
No, last girlfriend, I think. Last girlfriend I had, I didn't cheat on her at all. Like I'm not that guy anymore. But when
You
I was
should
that
pat
guy, it
yourself
was
on
the
the back.
best. It was like, oh man.
It's rock and roll. I mean, it feels good to fucking live like a shitbag.
It feels good to fuck
just-
a girl
it
in
just-
her
just like-
asshole.
It just
like,
feels bad
oh.
later.
You just can't be afraid to get a little dirt on you every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ronnie.
I mean, I'm not I'm not saying you should cheat on your girlfriend, but
No one should. That's kind of what makes it fun is that you're being an asshole in a weird way.
right. I like this segment, just you talking about how much you love cheating on
I know.
girls.
I'm never gonna
completely
fuck.
took a
If
turn.
any
We went
girl
from
ever hears this, she'll
sweatpants
know.
in Switzerland to fucking cheating girlfriends. Like,
Yeah.
None of you never cheated on her once.
Never. I don't
Never-
think I would consider.
Was that
even
the
cheating.
one time you were tempted to?
That was like the one time that was like probably definitely the closest I've ever been for sure.
That was fucking.
Fuck, you should have done it.
I should have done
sexy.
it.
She was
I
over you,
should've.
dude.
Couldn't stop. You couldn't get her away from me. I had to get.
Dude, you're
I
fucking
had to
crazy.
get-
He was so hot.
Had to
too.
wipe up the floor afterwards. Bring out the mop.
Have you ever
Wipe up all that pussy juice.
been tempted at any other times, Dak?
No, not really. To be honest, not really. That have been like
I even like cheating porn.
really wanted.
Like
to.
porn where it's like, and she's cheating on her husband. You're like,
loves it.
yes.
I think I'm
You
so
naughty whore.
Cocked, getting cocked.
I can't. I don't put myself in relationships for a reason. I'm too fucking jealous. So I think
It's
I'd
hard.
be way
Jealousy's
more.
a hard issue.
I think I'd be way more fucking like so paranoid that she's constantly cheating on me. That I'd
I've
just
been there. Where I'm just like, I'm fucking. Oh, I was so for a long time. I was just maybe because I was cheating all the time, and I was like, kind of like
definitely
my
was.
conscience coming back at me.
Definitely.
But I was always like, you cheating on, even though I would have cheated on them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I do that to fucking everything. I'm way too jealous. I'm a jealous guy.
It's hard. Yeah, that's like probably the hardest thing
That's probably what makes you like just
for sure.
unwanted by everybody.
Probably.
All your,
Have-
I'm
all your
gonna go.
jealousy.
I'm
I don't
ready
even want to be
to
here right now.
Shit myself.
I can just see the jealousy just oozing
Dude,
off
I've had
here.
like full out fits for sure. I've flipped on chicks for nothing, for just pure like, you want to fuck that guy, like stuff like that, like
Girls
crazy.
are heroin, dude.
Yeah.
Girls are worse than
It's
heroin.
hard. Like, and then you realize like if she's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna cheat on you. There's nothing you can do to stop it. No amount of being an asshole is gonna stop it. You know what I mean? No amount of like, what are you doing? You
Yeah.
wanna fuck that guy? Like if I don't say this, she'll fuck him. You know?
yeah.
It's not like they don't know that it's a bad
Yeah.
thing to do.
And it's like, yeah, exactly. There's nothing you can
I
fucking
think
do.
that's
What
you
are you
just
gonna do?
get out of it, dude. Just get out of the relationship. That's all you can do.
Just cut
Yeah,
off your
smart.
fucking dick. Call yourself Reek.
'Cause- Fuck yeah.
Game of Thrones reference it, Mark.
What's that? It just fucking blew right over me. I was just gonna be like, wow, that wasn't funny at all. Like that didn't need to
Wow,
be
good
said.
one, you jealous fuck.
Way to waste 5 seconds of this cast with some stupid non-referencing piece of shit
What's
quote.
fucking Reek?
What?
You fucking Reek, motherfucker. That's what you say. It gets quiet and you just start, you fucking Reek, you
You
fucking
stink.
stinky fucking motherfucker.
Stink like your comedy and your timing.
Just off.
Just like so terrible. Oh fuck, man. No, it's the worst thing. I gotta bring up something because we got that stupid show coming up, right? Not our stupid show. I mean that stupid like local fest thing that's going on.
Oh,
I won't get
EC
into
Music
things.
Festival.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Oh, sorry. I literally said it like I'm not gonna tell the name, and I.
Don't worry. We'll use our magic machine.
Oh yeah. We'll
Yeah, we
just-
got editing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're live. Fuck.
Oh no! You just hear the FCC just like grind on this fucking gravel.
They're coming in hot.
Just knocking on the door. Hello, is this the shed where they do the song and podcast?
Kick down the door.
Calling the SWAT. They just peel my roof off like a tin can.
Down, motherfuckers! Boom! I get hit with a baton.
Where's your bong now, buddy?
Just the fucking bongcast, you fucking hippie fuck!
Bite the curb.
Bite the curb.
He looks right into your
He
camera
holds
and
you up
just
and
like
kicks you in the
throws
nuts,
you down.
just like that teacher did.
What's that?
He holds you up against the wall and kicks you in the nuts, just like that teacher did.
I like how that's just what you think the teacher did now. That's just a joke.
Now it's might as well have happened because this is what happened in my head.
The camera just zooms down so you only see like our knees, and below you just see my fucking legs just going up and down after his kicking just so
The
aggressively.
worst part about getting kicked in the balls that it hurts so much, but it's so funny. Like it's still, no matter what you do, getting kicked in the nuts is hilarious.
To who? The person kicking?
Yeah, well, everyone besides the guy who got kicked in the
Oh,
nuts.
yeah,
Oh my god, because to that
Fucking-
person, it's like, okay, let's see here. My family died. You
Yeah,
know, I
dude,
just
that
lost
would-
my house and my job. I'm broke. I just got kicked in the nuts. Yeah, it's right up there with them. Okay?
I love it.
It's not great. It's one of the worst experiences. I got kicked hard, so hard, and I thought I had to go to the hospital. I didn't because I was a little kid, and I'm just like, nope, no, I can get through this, and I'm limping for like the longest time. Like, she kicked me like she was kicking something that she needed to kick really hard.
And it landed perfectly. Your pants were perfectly fitted and
Right. I had these nice little, these cutout strapless leather straps on, right, with a little bullseye over my nuts. My fault for wearing them. You know, it draws so much attention to them.
I got him a target.
Right. So it literally was kind of targeting my nuts. So okay, I'll take half the blame on it. But she shouldn't have been kicking my nuts that hard.
What happened? Why did she kick you in the nuts, by the way?
We were at a friend's birthday party. And we were playing capture the flag, and I had the flag, so she kicked me in the nuts and took the flag.
That's not a flag.
Therefore, the girls did win.
Playing dirty.
Yeah, that was the worst thing. Was I come hobbling out, right, and the teacher like looks at me because you know she's like supervising the birthday thing, and it's
The
like
aide, as they call them.
yeah, the aide,
The full-blown aide.
the full-blown asshole that just kicking me in the nuts time and time again. Right. So,
Against the wall.
and they win, and I'm like, I literally all the guys are like, oh, you all right? And I'm like, you're a kid. You're just like, oh my balls, right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, see, I'm the guy
Think about it right now,
cackling.
That's so funny. Oh my balls.
Oh my balls.
It just turns into like the
That's
best
like classic
catchphrase.
Adam Sandler stuff.
My my balls.
Oh my balls.
I
My balls
definitely-
and my hiney.
I'm with you, bro. I find that shit fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so
Kicking the balls is right up there with fart and shitting your pants. As far as
Yes.
funny things any individual
Literally
can
on
do.
the way here, I said to Dakota, I like shitting your pants is classic. That's always going to be funny.
Yeah,
Not
it
when
is.
I've never
It
shit my
is.
pants, but other people shitting their pants. Fuck, that's hilarious.
well, that is hilarious because
I
that's,
love it when I shit my pants. Like, this is a
You
good
just shit
story.
your pants laughing.
Oh wait a minute. Did you shit your pants? Oh, did you tell us the story?
I haven't yet. No.
Did you? Is that a story you want to divulge?
He hasn't
Yeah, of
today.
course. I don't give a fuck.
He hasn't shit his pants today.
I was gonna ask.
That
Ben.
hasn't been
I usually
recently.
shit my pants I shit my pants about once a year, I think.
Oh, are you serious? Like this
Yeah.
isn't just like a it happened to me one time when I like ate some bad
no,
food. No, it just
it's
came
like
right out.
once a
It's
year. Like once a year, I'll get like.
you're planning that at least
It's
once
like
a year.
it's
You
'cause
know
they're
you're gonna
like
shit in your
fucking-
pants.
It's like because it's
That's
like one of
so
those things
wrong.
where I never know. You know, you never know you have diarrhea
That's
until
like-
that one hot fart, and then.
Do you understand? That's like planning for a car crash. Like I'm gonna buy a car because I know I'm gonna get in a car crash. You see, what do you think I am, a retard? Find another car. Shut up. Buy 2 cars if I want.
I'm going to get in a car crash at least once a year. I'm gonna shit my pants.
I
at
don't
least once
plan
a
it.
year.
It just kind of happens that way. Okay, this is particularly bad because it has a bit of arrogance attached to it. When I was talking to, I was laying on my back in a couch in my living room, and I was talking to my roommate Lauren, who's been on the podcast, and
Oh
she,
my god, in the living room.
and she was talking about something, and I was like, oh, I got this. I had a fart in the chamber, and I was like, and she was talking, and I was like, I got it. I'll say, you know what I think of that, and I'll fart. Brilliant. Haha, Breydon, you're a fucking genius. So it's like. I did that. I was like, you know what I think of that? And then it was just silence because I shit my pants. And she's like, what do you think of that? I'm like, nothing. I just laid there with shitty pants because I was like, fuck. She just keeps talking. She has no idea, and I'm just agreeing with her. I don't even know what I'm agreeing to. Like I'm not even listening to
Do
her.
you know
at this
how
point.
upset I'd be if I knew I was like if my head
Thank
was
God.
even 10 feet away from a man with shit in his pants. Like there's shit in your pants, and I'm talking to you and not leaving the room in a vile rage.
Thank
In
God
my
I
head-
don't have that loose of farts, man. Those are
Oh,
some
dude.
loose fucking.
Never
Do you have
trust
a
a
loose
fart.
butthole? Just curious.
I wouldn't call it loose, but there's like, there's definitely like some like it's like I kind of have like an Ari Shafir type asshole where it's just like, it's not good. It's not a good situation down here.
So like, cause I know when I fart, I'm pretty proud because I try to make them as loud as possible, which means
Yeah.
I can only say that I have a tight anus,
Tight
Right?
tight A's.
right?
Well, I got some loud farts too, but I think it's just because there's a lot of cheeks. There's
Yeah, a lot
cheek
of
to beat,
clapping.
you know.
Lot of
I got a
cheek
lot of
beating
cheek
going on.
too, mind you. That's true. I could have an extremely loose anus, which is big ass cheeks, right? Go to a party, and be like, "Hey, lady, check out these big
It's a good
ass
clapper.
mellow
It's
cheeks."
just, you need some cheekage to get a good clapper going.
Just
you know what I
constantly
mean?
squatting.
I bust out my old leather
Ass,
chaps
dude.
with the bullseye on the cock and just be like, "All right, ladies." Just walk around, rub my ass right in their face. They're like, "Oh, it's the famous Miller cheeks."
Ah, Miller.
One
Who
time
keeps
I shit my
inviting them?
pants in bed with my girlfriend, It was like I was really sick. I had the flu bad. I was puking and stuff all night, and I like went to like get up to go puke, and just the little bit of effort it took to get up made me shit my pants. I was so embarrassed that I just like buried my underwear in the trash. Like I didn't even.
But was
tell
that in
her.
the same year or was that in a different year?
Yeah, what year
Oh, that was a
this?
different year. That was like that was probably the last time I shit my pants before that couch story. And then like it always feels worse than it is. Like I thought like I fully shit my drawers on the couch there, and then I finally got the timing to like go to the bathroom, and it was just like a little like it's always just like a little Rorschach test. Like this is spottish.
Oh, that's great.
Do you ever feel like you just like when you take a shit and the odd one when you know because the idea is I wait till I'm about to like
Me too. I take the
Till you're about to
quickest shits
blow.
possible.
yeah and it, like I
I'm
have
out.
to be like oh god I need to find a place to go right now and then it all just comes out ready to go and like but the thing is that sometimes it's so on the verge and so
Yeah,
pressured
you
up,
gotta.
right and you could feel
When you
like,
bend your knees, you can't. Once you bend your knees, it's over. You gotta aim it.
Yeah.
but then you get up and then you wonder how like the whole back half of the toilet bowl is like just scattered like one of those like what is that guy that like drips the goddamn painting on him like it's just randomness
Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Paul and it's just like how did that even get up there? My ass would have had to shot it like a 30-degree right out of my ass.
It's just straight line like a super soaker.
I want like a slow motion video, like perfectly like detailing like a guy in the position and shit, like slow motion as he bends his knees and like the angle at which the sprays really
So you can see for like the last 2 seconds before he sits down, you see like the shit start to come out at the angle, and then he makes the seal, right? But it kind of doesn't quite make it before he makes the seal.
There's some fucking old British guy narrating it.
Yeah.
As he bends his knees, you can see all control in his bowels loose.
As you can see, his bowels have now exploded. He hasn't quite put his full posture on the bowl.
Oh, quite a messy one. Oh.
Somebody will be quite grumpy when he is done this movement.
Louis C.K. has a bit where he talks about how fat he is, and he's just like, he's talking to his doctor about how he can't stop eating. And he's like, I eat so much, every shit is an emergency, okay?
I don't know. I love that. I know I do that too. Wait till just the last minute, just gambling with it.
Yeah, you really are playing Russian roulette with your ass.
Like no reason to. Like at home, not doing anything. I can go take a shit anytime, but just
You just wait.
I'm hold it in. Go and give her another minute, dude. Count it. 5 more minutes.
You got the
5 more
shit
minutes.
sweats happen. Is what happens because you start doing that.
dude.
It starts to get sweaty right above the crack of your butthole.
It just
right?
starts
Yeah.
when it
yeah.
starts turtling. That's when you gotta go to the bathroom. When it starts poking out, dude.
It's like it's just a common thing that like every time I'm hanging out with my friends and stuff is like I'll just occasionally just fucking get up and book it.
But the worst is if you're far away from a toilet and it's coming out. But now the running, man, you're basically every jump with every step is pushing that thing on the edge,
it's
and
the
you're
worst.
just trying to hold those sphincter muscles to the max. You're just like, no.
Yeah, your ass
Pull-
is just buff as hell.
And that's where that spray comes on the back of the toilet because you had to run to get to that toilet, and it shaked all the loose stuff to the bottom, right? You opened it out and shot out like a hydro pump. It was just like, psh. All right, just making some way for the hard
Yeah, exactly,
stuff.
like a super soaker. You know when you pump a super soaker so hard you can barely get the last pump?
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's what it's like.
I love that last pump.
That last pump is so satisfying. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's
and then when
good,
you
you're
release, it's like...
Yeah, because you know you're just fucking
It's
cocking
full
her.
fucking
Yeah.
pressure.
She's cocked, boys. She's ready.
Shooting someone in the face like that and they died.
Super soakers are fun, man. I want a super soaker.
While we're on the poop topic, before we get off real quick, because this is disgusting. What's the longest poop you've ever had?
Lengthwise?
Yeah.
Interesting. I've been on there so like I don't know if it was the poop so much as like I was into what I was reading.
Yeah.
Where I've had like leg falling asleep.
I think Mark means actual length of the turd.
Oh.
Did you mean that or mean
That's
sitting
that's
on
a
the
good
toilet?
call. I was kind of like,
Did you mean time?
is that what you're meaning? Were you getting into like the actual like time you spent on the
yeah,
can?
that's what I meant.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, I was
I
going
made a
with
note as
him. Like,
quick
what
as
is
I
the
can.
physical length of the shit you took?
God.
Yeah, measurement. Because I can't think.
I have
Maybe
no
like
idea. Probably like.
when I was a young kid, maybe like a really long one.
I've never. Yeah,
don't
I don't think I
remember.
have one. I just have fat ones. Like sometimes
Fat short ones.
Sometimes I'll just shit like a baseball stake shaped turd. Like,
Holy fuck,
it's
that's
like it's just a
fucking round.
round sphere.
That is hilarious. That is a
shit
fat shit.
Popping that fucker out. Your ass gets so wet because it just fucking splashes everything up.
The splashback, dude. Dropping the bump, man. You're like, do you ever get the spray? That must spray like a little bit out the crease too, where it's like a little crease right between the crotch. You have fat shits, because one time I took a decent size, it was more like a torpedo. Like it was thick. It was like a nuclear torpedo, so it had some density and some life, right? Right? That's why, and it was recently, that's why I bring the topic up, because I was like, yeah, I had to remember what I eat, because I'd be like, should I just keep eating that? Because that seems like that's a healthy movement. Right? So, but yeah, it came out so intense, right?
Yeah.
And it was so great. But yeah, fat shit, man. Because it sprayed me a little bit. A fat shit must just like clunk like the, like you drop like one of those like that big pond. Like we know when you're a kid, you're cocky, and you grab like the biggest boulder to throw in the river. You're like, hey mom, look at this, right? You're just like, don't do it. It's too big. You're like, mom, no, watch, 'cause I'm big. Okay, shut up, I'm 10. Shut up, mom. Right? You grab it and you toss it in, and it's like the biggest explosion. Like even you get that like splashback, and you're like, oh, but I thought I
it's the
tossed it
grossest
far enough
splashback
away.
ever.
Right? You get some of the beaver water on you,
Yeah.
but then it's like, oh, then you get older and you're like, oh, I'm just taking big fat shits now. The same thing's happening to
I'm
me.
just taking fat shits. My life's just cyclical fat shits, man.
I am a fat shit. I shit fat shits.
My life's just watching porn and fat shits.
Just a-
Do you ever have like it's always like the smallest shits though for me that feel like when you're shitting you're like this is the widest turd ever. I think my ass
like
almost gonna rip.
ghost
The
shits.
occasional one, yeah, when it's like so big when you feel the tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, am I gonna have to go to the doctor's after this?
And then you look at it, it's just like a tiny little turd.
Ass reamed.
I know exactly what I think of it. Like I always.
And it feels like the shit's getting wider and wider as
Have
it
you
goes.
ever-
And you're like,
like-
I don't think I can take much
Like,
more.
are you talking about when you take a shit and then like you look and there's no shit?
No, no, I'm talking about like when you take a shit that feels huge. It feels like it's gonna break your ass. It's so big, and you look, and it's just a small shit.
Have you ever had a shit where you've shit but there's been no shit?
Yeah, like where it just kind of like falls into the piping somewhere.
Is that
Like
what
it's
happens?
so
just really
small and it
heavy.
goes down under there. Just
Yeah.
I've
glides
always
away.
thought my body just having like a weird reaction, and then I'm just like, "Who you think is shitting?" Yeah, nothing's happening.
A ghost shit.
I'm like crazy. Ghost shit.
You get up like
Oh,
if
shit.
anything like there was like a little bit of shit in the toilet, but now it's like completely clean.
It's like just like it's white, like nothing.
I've never had a ghost shit. If anything, I've had shits that were like
I have a lot
that
of
made
ghost
me
shits.
feel like a ghost because they drain so much energy. I have really
Oh,
beefy
yeah.
shits.
Yeah, dude. Like when you start
it's- I'm not
sweating,
even-
like you're cooking Chinese food or something. I always imagine like if you're a Chinese
Oh,
restaurant,
those
it's a hot
shits are
kitchen.
bad, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
eat like a fuck ton of protein. That's it, like, and it'll stink so bad.
When I was younger and I used to drink a lot of soda, my piss was so fucking yellow and stinky. I had the stinkiest yellow piss, dude. It was, I think back on it now, and it was so like pungent and gross. It was like cat piss, dude. It smells like cat piss. It was just Dr. Pepper. It was just Dr. Pepper I was pissing. It was just stink, like piss, and you could just smell it as you're pissing. It was so fucking stinky.
Oh, I love this topics, dude. We're just fucking
What
doing
is-
the grossest shit.
Just shit and piss.
What about like that
Cum.
weird moment when someone comes out of an outhouse and you gotta go in it and you see the shit that they left?
Ooh.
You see a
Dude,
stranger
I've
shit.
I have vomited at at concerts before. Because I went in there, it was at the Tragically Hip. And yeah, it's like the calmest
big
of
old
concerts. Like,
Tragic.
literally, like, they're singing, like, "Don't tell me what the poets are doing." And I'm in there just, like, vomiting to the chorus line because I looked into the toilet and there was a pile of there was a pile of shit that was almost reaching level of the toilet seat. Like if you were to sit down and take another shit, your shit would like Tetris. It would just stop at your butthole because it's like, nope, this board is full.
Right? Means it's sinking, man.
And
I don't want to shit.
Oh, dude. And the piss was like, you could hear the piss fall right because it goes right into the same thing, right? But because there was so much shit in it, the piss was like building up right underneath where you would sit.
Oh no!
So it was like a mountain with a
that's
piss moat.
fucking gross, dude. Oh my god,
And
dude,
so-
that's
So I
that's
go-
fucking gross.
So I go in there and piss, and I'm like, oh, it smells so bad. And like back then, I'm just like reckless, so I'm just having little shots. I'd be like, I'm gonna have shots, and nobody can tell me what anything. Bleh. And so I have a
still in
giant
that phase.
shot. Oh, dude, I wish, man. I'm so grown up now. What is life? So like, I have this shot, and I'm just super like kind of to keep the spins down a bit.
Yeah.
And then I look at this pile of shit, and it comes right up. It's like Fireball, vodka, everything we had taken, everything just comes right up because I didn't eat. I'm so bad for not eating before I drink.
Yeah.
And it's
then
so
you
it's just-
forget to eat.
Yeah, and then I'm done that. Yeah, and then I don't eat more. I just fill it up with more alcohol. So now it's just like, I don't brush my teeth because I'm wasted. So now my mouth is just full of like vomit and alcohol.
Don't you get to where you don't want to eat because you want to fucking get as buzzed as possible?
No, it's not even that. It's just because like, I don't know. I'm just an idiot, and I don't realize that. Oh, you should probably eat a bit so that when you do get drunk, at least you won't wake up with like the insane hungover
Oh, the
feeling.
hangovers are so bad.
And like, because you gotta eat lots, man. You gotta give your stomach a lot of shit. Try not to throw up and eat lots, and then get trashed. But that's the thing. Once you throw up, you're fucked because now everything's out.
Everything's gone.
Yeah, and now you have nothing to kind of like help shit go through the system and soak through. And
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
just pure fucking shit.
I remember one time I got so drunk I threw up pure bile for like an hour because I had nothing in my system, but I'm just so hungover. I'm just like, everything
Yeah.
I do is just like taking a nice breath of fresh air. I'm like, and then it's just like everything.
I do that a lot, and bile tastes so bad.
Oh, I can't
it
even.
makes you want to
biling.
puke.
Yeah, it's the most cringing. Like I can't even. I don't know
Burns
the word
so
that
bad.
just. I can't describe it. Yeah, because it's
Yellow?
You do taste it.
Yeah.
You do taste it,
Yeah,
and it's bad.
So gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's like, you know what it's almost like? It's almost like, have you ever like had to take a pill and like the water never got on you and you tasted it?
Yeah,
You know, it's like that. It's just this fucking.
that's what they make pills out of. Bile.
Pills are bile.
Oh, I remember.
Pills equal
Speaking
bile.
of outhouse story though, I have a great outhouse story.
'Kay.
I was thinking about last night and fucking you weren't there to remember it, but you were there with me and it's fucking the best one. We were at our friend Dean's place out on Overley Lake,
Oh, really? Yeah.
and it was about like 2 or 3 in the morning, and our friend Dean went to go take a shit, right? And we're out in
Oh, I remember
we're out
now.
at his cabin, right, out for the weekend, having a good time. Shitter's a long ways away. It's the fucking. He's got a lot of property out there, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so dark.
Why would you build it so
So he
far
goes out. It's like 3 in the morning. Kind of scared because like apparently he has like this crazy ass neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
It was like
no.
his mom was like,
That's the
see
beginning
that
of a
guy?
horror movie.
If you see that guy, stay away from that guy.
Yeah.
So it's
shit.
like okay, and so he goes to take a shit, and like we're like, oh dude, let's go fucking get him. So me,
You
Dakota,
assholes.
and our buddy and Colton went out. We were sneaking up on him. I don't know how he didn't hear us because we must have been giggling like fucking
Yeah,
gussies,
no
dude.
doubt. No doubt.
And we go up and we get like we have this little plastic hockey stick. Colton does.
Yeah.
And he goes up and he fucking takes a big swing and he hits the back of the outhouse and over and we're laughing and all we hear is first all we hear it's a fucking boom smack and then we hear and then we hear him fart and then he goes immediately oh fuck and then he farts and then he screams oh fuck it was the best oh fuck he's so scary
Literally scared the shit out of him.
bunch of dicks, dude. What a shitty dick move.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty dick move.
You're
but
sitting in an outhouse. It's covered in spiders. It's at
it's
night.
pitch black. It's so dark.
Holy shit! A
something
bunch of
hits-
spiders loose.
And like it's an old wood outhouse too.
All these spiders fucking falling from the ceiling.
That's why he says, "Oh shit."
Fuck, he's covered in spiders.
Oh shit.
Shit is fucking just shit himself. Oh, I love it. We're the biggest assholes. Oh, that's so good.
Fucking funny.
Oh, that was a fucking good one. That was fucking funny, dude.
Classic time at Mobley.
We've had good pranks with Dean.
Oh yeah.
There's one time where me and Colton again. This was when he was.
Oh, some brutal pranks though
Yeah,
too,
this
man.
was when he was smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, right? I was making fun of him.
Any guy, I don't trust people who smoke hand-rolled cigarettes.
No,
Okay?
what a fucking.
Okay, they are up to no fucking good.
Yeah, they're going out of
Yeah.
their way to fucking
Yeah. To be
look
creepy
cool.
as tits. Like,
Give himself
like,
lung
why?
cancer.
Like, you might as well look at me and start jacking off in the corner. It's like, are you kidding me,
Some
buddy?
really loosely shitty
Really?
rolled handmade cigarette. But anyways, we were like, Dean's coming over, so we're like, I had this great prank. I don't know what was in my mind, but I just had like Looney Tunes on my fucking mind, and I was like, we had tiny little like firecrackers, really thin little guys, you know?
Yeah.
We're like, let's
Yeah.
let's just take the fuse off one. Right, let's take the fuse and just put it and roll it up in the middle of the cigarette, so he'll be enjoying the cigarette.
Oh.
And so D comes over, we roll it, and it works so fucking perfectly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just he's smoking it. Yeah, he's enjoying it. Cause like at first he doesn't smoke regularly, right? So I'm like, how are we gonna get him to do this? So I'm like, but he smokes, so I'm just asking him like, hey man, you want a fucking cigarette? No, I'm good right now. Oh, dude, fucking have a fucking smoke, man. Fucking chill out, dude. Have a fucking drag, dude. Don't be a fucking downer. So I peer pressure him into smoking. He's sitting there enjoying it. I mean, we're fucking laughing. He doesn't know a thing. He's just sitting there. Hey, man, how's the smoke? Good, dude. Thanks. He's sitting there enjoying it. You enjoying that? Yeah, dude. He's bobbing his head. He's nodding. And then takes a drag. Boom! The thing blows up in his hand. It works perfectly. Oh fuck! He throws it. Like if there could have been, there would have been like black
just
smoke
farts.
on his face.
Oh fuck.
It's like a cartoon himself. Perfect. That was great. It was just
Oh,
like
it's
Looney
so
Tunes.
funny.
It was
I remember
perfect.
brutal prank Colton did to us when he fucking
Once again.
Max's couch in his basement was like pretty fluffy
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing, pretty big. So it's like when you sit down on it, it's like pretty cushiony.
Yeah.
And he put like fucking pencils in the like pushed it like through the couch, like he like would cut a little hole kind of thing.
fuck
And put the
off. Are
pencil
you
in it, so it's like
serious?
I remember sitting down and just like full force, just
Dropping on the couch.
pencil right into your fucking
Dude,
back,
fuck
dude.
off. That's not a prank. That's straight up saw shit.
I remember it was bad. I remember I couldn't help but fucking laugh though, because I still remember seeing Dakota just coming down.
Full
Hey, what's
force.
up, guys? Yeah, full force. Just like drop your body weight, you know. Boom, drop down on the couch. Boom! Oh, he gets up and he's grabbing his back. Oh, instantly.
I just feel something poke me so
You know what I
fucking
just
hard in the
noticed? though?
back.
All of these things involve Colton. We're not the bad ones here. All of these pranks involve Colton.
Oh.
Yeah, he
great.
did that. He got all of you guys with that too.
Yeah, that was fucking brutal.
What a fucking.
Or when
Sounds
I almost one time, I like brought over this toque and I took it off and I left it on the floor. Man, I was so close. I was about to throw this toque on my head. Last second, I got a glimpse. It's full of dog shit, dry dog shit.
Who did that?
Oh,
Was that
almost
Colton
threw-
again?
I'm not sure. Likely. Probably. Almost threw a hat full of shit on my head.
That's a fucking good one. I have to admit, dude. Like, honestly, if someone did that to me, I'll
classic.
fucking hang you out to dry. But okay, that's a good one.
Oh my god, can you
Remember when-
imagine?
Remember when we paid Dean $20 to fucking lick dog shit?
What a crumbs to be the dog shit. He did it
Just like Step Brothers. And he did it.
Exactly like Step Brothers. And he did it.
He went out, smoked a joint, and came back in. Just crushed a white piece of dog shit. we had it. We're just fucking around laughing. We're just fucking around. Dude, lick it, dude. You gotta lick it. Right? We're just laughing. Takes something and like, no, fuck off. Constant me drilling him for a good 15 minutes. We'll give you 20 bucks. All right. Okay. And it's just like Step Brothers, dude. He just fuck it. He goes and licks it. Lick the white piece of dog shit. Got 20 bucks.
I love that. That's funny. That's so good.
So many good stories. Good
so
old,
fucking
good old
awesome.
greenhouse.
I can't. You're so lucky you caught a glimpse of that dog shit, dude.
Oh,
in the
like
YouTube.
yeah, it was last second too. I was bringing it up to like over like just about to put it in my head, and it was just like I could feel like there was something kind of like in it, and I kind of just took a half second to look, and it's fucking that much dog Daisy dog shit in it.
And you know, everybody's just waiting, be like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
There's so much that I like now that I'm older. If I had friends like that, I just wouldn't hang out with them.
Yeah, no
I'm
way,
thinking about
right?
all this shit, and it's like back then, it's like having the friends like off Jackass. It's like no fucking way, because it's like you're expecting everything to be like something's going to happen.
Yeah, nothing meaningful is ever gonna happen. Where it'd be like, "Hey man, I got you a coffee." Be like, "Oh, thanks, man." "Hey man, I got you coffee."
Yeah, you're
Full
cautious of
scorpions.
everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like a dog shit floating in the coffee.
Like, you remember how my old roof was like open in the basement, like they were.
Like the wood was exposed and shit.
Yeah, the rafter, like almost little rafters or whatever, you know.
Oh, that sucks.
Like
There's a lot of material for a child to fucking have panic attacks at nighttime right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember one time.
Yeah,
These fucking cunts, dude. They'd come over. They'd come over so much to my place. It'd always be my place. And every like can of whatever, beer, fucking
So many cans.
soda, whatever.
From
every
weekend
can,
we've been there. We've drank
every weekend, and like
cases of pop.
there was just they would just put it up on these rafters without telling me silently, and I wouldn't notice. And it went on for like 3 weeks, and then like they're just laughing. I don't like, what the fuck are you guys laughing? I'm getting pissed off. And finally I like look up, and my entire roof is just soda cans and like beer cans and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How come I never noticed that?
Oh, that's awesome. That is hilarious.
That was great.
And I went and took down all them, threw them in the garbage. I was so mad. Oh,
Great times.
Dude, that's like when
That
we
was
were
a
at that
good one.
party.
That was a good one.
When we were at that party and that guy punched a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I like started shoving bottles in there, and the guy was like, "Take that the fuck out." And like it would
That
have been
guy's a
fine
hunk
because
of
I would have
shit.
stopped at like 2 bottles, but the guy was like, "Take that the fuck out, you little fucking prick, fuck, take it the
What
fuck
a
out."
fuck.
So I was like, "Okay," so I take it out. It's like, just relax, buddy. Yeah, I'll take it
that's
out.
hilarious, putting bottles in a hole in
Yeah,
the
well,
wall.
unfortunately, like I hopefully they didn't look in there before they like, because I noticed that last one we went
We
to.
tried it. That'd be great.
Yeah, because I stuck some poor fuck. I was like, oh, okay, this looks like where they have all their alcohol. I'm sticking a whole case of beer in the wall. And I just like started, it's like I found like one with like 7 beers, and it's like stuck that in there, and I found like a parsley thing full of like
Nice.
2 6 of like rum, and I stuck that in there. Hopefully it wasn't anybody's who's like I didn't intend
I'll
to
be right
take, but
back.
I was so mad.
Oh no, fuck! That guy's a fucking cunt.
And like it was the worst thing that you can do. You can't tell a guy at a party who you don't know
Yeah.
a
Hey,
condescending statement.
especially guys like us. We're the kind of guys who really don't take like that's why I fucking hate every job I've ever had. I do not like being told what to do. And like if someone tries to tell me what to do, like my natural instinct is to do the exact opposite.
The worst
out of a
thing-
fuck you thing.
The
you
worst
know?
thing that gets me is when someone tells me to not be mad.
Oh, when you're mad? Yeah.
No, or when I'm not mad even.
Oh,
When I'm not mad and they're like, hey, calm down or whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
I get so fucking mad instantly, and instantly I get mad. I'm like, fuck you, I wasn't fucking mad, motherfucker. Oh.
no, I get that because I've come from like I've had a lot of situations where it's like I get belittled as
Right.
like a tactic to be like make it seem like I'm the person who's being erratic, and
Right,
crazy,
right.
and when I know I'm being pinned like that, and it's the worst. It's like it makes you feel
It's
like
a
not a
terrible
human
feeling.
being, because what they're saying is like they're like whatever feeling, however you're acting is now like childish and not like the normal way to act.
It's almost like going crazy.
Yeah,
It's
and
almost like fucking like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
yeah, and it's like when you think you're fine, then they say, "Whoa, calm down, don't act so crazy" or something like that. It's like, what?
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah,
'cause there's no response other than like, I'm not acting crazy. This
Yeah.
motherfucker thinks I'm acting crazy, and now all of a sudden you're acting crazy.
Yeah, because that was suggested.
Yeah.
That's the
And
worst.
I don't like that. I don't like when people can take, I don't know, liberties over. No, that's the right way to act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
it just says they're
fucking sucks.
manipulative.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're gonna tell me at all how to act, that means you want me to act a certain way, which means you're crazy.
yeah. You
Nobody
stop
should
trying to
ever have to ask anybody to act a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't be friends with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason you're sticking around and trying to change me is because you
the
just
worst.
want to control a group of people. You don't want to
Yeah.
be friends with people. You just want to control a
You
group
want
of
power.
people, right? And that's what like bands. They are.
Yeah.
It's people. No, I don't
The
necessarily
politics
need to
of
be
a band, I
in
get
a
it.
band or be friends with these people. I'll just manipulate them.
Yeah.
I'll break them down. I'll cut them down. And if they don't leave on their own, obviously they'll have.
Yes.
That means they've submitted to me.
I've said
Yeah.
this for a while, dude. Like, if I meet someone new, it's like, show them your fucking worst. And then if they stick
Immediately.
around, they can get your best, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I don't mind, like, fucking being on the wall like that. Like, if some people see me as a dick or whatever. Because it's, like, fine. Because the people who don't see me as a dick get what I'm fucking going for, you know?
yeah.
In the same context of exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's whatever. That's just the way it goes. The way she goes, you know.
So
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna
just
It's
Talk
a
about-
double double-edged sword, you know. Stitch and nines taste at the same time.
So we're
Double
gonna talk
classic.
about the Dawson Creek Music Festival up until we went on like an hour-long shit rant.
All right.
Classic.
That was great.
Yeah, that was so good.
Okay, but
Shits are so funny.
oh, you said it again.
Yeah, we can't go on it again.
Another
3
hour of
hours.
shit.
Yeah.
So,
Unnamed festival.
what it is like this festival is just going to be crowded with everything that is what I'm against.
Right.
Right? It's people who just kind of go and play music that, and they take pride in it, which is good. But you have to remember, pride is a sin.
Oh,
People forget that one.
Yes.
Also, I'm super religious now, so remember that.
You're Muslim.
Like I am Muslim. Here are the 10 Commandments, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Thou shall not cover.
Yeah. Thou shalt I'm kidding. Not all Islam people do that. Disclaimer, blah blah blah. And it's like this festival is gonna be full of people that just don't realize that there's a clique of people and that they think they're just bands, but really they're just cliques.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
and they think they're so cool, but once you're in it, you realize how stupid it is because it's people who really can't grow up. And there's two kinds of not growing up. There's the sense that I still act like a kid, but I also have dreams and goals, and I'm really ambitiously trying to get there.
Also, you're aware of how you're acting.
That's
not-
true. I know I act like a retard, and I like acting like a retard.
You're
a lot of the
having
time.
having fun. When like shit comes down to it and you have to be responsible, you know how to act in a social situation.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Like it's just I'm very self-aware of the entire situation, whereas none of those people I think truly are self-aware.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
And because it's all just high school extended, because
Yeah.
it's like if you were a band in high school, which almost all the people in those bands are,
Yeah.
they realize it's like a popularity thing, and it's like now the entire town is just a new high school, and they could be the most popular people in the town
In
by
town.
becoming
Yeah.
the figureheads. Like even like a politician will be known, but he's not going to be as seen and as talked about as like a person who just is always playing music everywhere in the same little town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so they're
Yeah.
stuck in this like huge vortex of, oh, look at me, and oh, I'm right now everybody likes me more than you, and no, everybody likes me more than you. There's only like 3 or 4 bands that are even doing anything, and they all are kind of like, and they secretly hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they'll all talk shit about each other, but
Yeah.
yet they're gonna all be at the same place this weekend and just fucking kiss each other's ass so much and love each other so much.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Yeah, like oh
Great
my god, it's
scene.
like we should quit playing music because like you guys are honestly like the best act in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard some stupid shit. I've heard some
Yeah.
stupid shit. Matt Lee. Oh shit.
Time.
Yeah. Oh, exactly 2 hours. Oh shit, it's been 2 hours. We cast hard.
Damn.
Hard cat.
At least I was the only one that said that, so I only have to say me.
Matt D. Lee.
Oh, you bitch.
Who's that cocksucker? Matt D. Lee.
All right, that's it. No more. Now that's 3 beeps I gotta put in.
3 beeps.
So, anyway, that guy, he came up to me and said, "Jesus, like, you play so smoothly, and the rhythm, man, like, you're just flawless." And he's like, "Dude, shut up, dude. You sound like a piece of shit talking right now." He's like,
brother.
"I love this and I love that," as he's like unzipping my pants, like ready to blow me. It's like, buddy, let's go outside first. But like, he talks shit and then, or talks like good shit, and then we see him playing with his band like 3 months later, and he's playing the song with that band.
That you guys played?
Yeah, we played that he was literally praising me about. So I'm thinking in the back of my head was like, I think he said that so that I wouldn't get as mad, knowing that, because I picked that song because it's a bass heavy song.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, oh wow, now you're like the only other band out right now, and you're just playing that song.
Yeah.
It's like you guys is like.
That's another thing that kills me at like these things where like people do the same covers over and over again.
Did I ever ask you about which band we're talking about now?
Yeah.
They started playing a cover that you play, like a Bowie cover.
Oh yeah.
How did you feel about that one? Considering that was like your guys' main
thing
cover of that guy.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, we'll just play it.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
Like I know whatever
It
you're gonna have your things, but that to me just shows your fucking insecurities to the max.
Yeah.
And it shows that you have no confidence in anything new. And it's like you guys already established that.
Yeah.
And they basically took off what you guys were doing around there.
And
with.
especially like you know, if you come from like well, I wasn't going to say this in a condescending way, but now I will. If you're like a real artist, you know, and you want to do your own shit, if you pick a song that you want to cover, it's because, you know, it's going to be a song that is so personal and that sticks to you that you're like, okay, you want to be original as much as you can, right? But it's like, okay, but here's an occasional cover where it's like this song is cherry picked because I love it and it's this one song
means
that
a lot to me.
will express myself through this other way.
Yeah.
And then to just like
Take
to
that.
have someone else cover that same song.
They're
is
essentially
really-
expressing what you wanted to express to them.
Yeah.
So they're not even expressed. So on top of that, they took a cover, but your cover of a cover.
Yeah, it's fucking like
You understand the
No,
ridiculous
it's bullshit.
of it all.
Yeah.
And like I won't
absolutely.
get too much into it, but I literally think about that sometimes, and they are fine with it.
Oh yeah.
And they couldn't care less, and that's why I know that's like, man, band clicks and the way people
Yeah.
think about. Because it's all popularity, so they use that because you guys, that was like one of your better ones.
Yeah,
too,
for
man. I
sure. It was
love
more
that.
solid.
I can't even think of the two. I can't. I honestly can't.
We'll tell you after. Yeah. And also, oh fuck, I had a point on that. Son of a
Say
fucking
that
bitch.
point because we're about points and we're about explaining our goddamn cases and blaming shit on other people when I don't want to take the blame.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck. What was I gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna take a hit off this song in a bongcast.
Bongcast.
Oh,
Song in a
shit.
bongcast. This could almost be a bookender.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta fucking head in, eh?
Yeah, relatively soon, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fuck.
That
I
was a
just
greasy
took a
one.
fucking
That was
milky
a greasy
fucking
hoot, dude. It was great.
Fuck yeah.
milky fucking ronk. What were we just talking about? I feel
All
like
right, so here's
Breydon
the
was
deal.
trying
How
to
much
think of his
time do we
point.
got left on your schedule? Because it's the song in a bongcast. We have no set schedule.
fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know. Almost 8. We go like a little after 8:30 or something. Another like 20 minutes or something.
Oh, dude. Well, we can rant for another 20 easily.
I think we
I
could.
tell you what.
So I was
at
just
this
taking the
set-
shit the other day.
Hold
Let's
on.
go back to
Hey,
that.
I'm not done setting down the parameters of the cast.
Okay.
And those parameters being that, like, I don't know, you just say woot woot, and that's like the train.
Yes,
the
the
train coming to a
rolling in.
stop.
Like, what's that show? What was that show that had?
Thomas the Train Engine.
No, not that one. With the lamb.
The Lamb.
The
You know,
lamb.
the little puppet lamb.
There's trains?
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
And she comes in on a little train into the little land, and there's the guy that like goes and talks to the puppets at the land with the It was a kids show.
Mr. Dress Up?
Maybe. Did he talk to a lamb?
Did Mr.
I
Dress Up
don't
have a
remember
lamb?
Which
I don't
one?
remember a lamb.
Which one talked to the lamb? Do you know?
There might have been a friendly giant.
I know exactly what image you're talking about. Real fucking scruffy looking fuck. Had like shitty like button eyes. The lamb?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I know. I can see exactly what you mean. What show was that? I think it
I'm
was
so
Dress
Not
Up.
lamb chops.
Mr. Dress
was it?
Up? When he goes outside and
Lamb
talks.
chop.
Lamb chops play along.
Lamb chop.
Remember that?
Play along where kids like to play along.
No, I never
Got a lot
watched
of
that.
fun stuff for you, and you, and you.
Do you guys
Yes,
like Mr. Dress
especially
Up?
You.
But what
I
was
used
it
to watch
called?
all the time.
I
Lamb
love
chops
Dress
play
Up.
Was that the actual name of the show?
Yeah.
Lamb chop?
Did she ride on? There was a train somewhere.
There's an
there that
old
she-
lady, right? It was like a lady.
Yeah.
Google search lamb chop.
Yeah.
We got the
We're
technology.
professional, that was
Yeah,
professional.
that was fucking.
That was
as fuck.
professional.
We got the technology.
Lambchop.net.
Lambchop.net.
This is that's the lamb from the show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's a little fucker. Yeah, look at his eyes. It's got the most haggard, grody.
Yeah, it's like they made
It
him
looks
or
scary,
her
kinda.
as depressed
Yeah.
as possible.
just some.
What's it
Ooh.
called? The Sherry Show?
Is that? Do I see a
Would
girl
you fuck that?
spreading
Would
her
you fuck
legs?
that old lady? Like if you were
That
like.
can't be it, is it?
Here's the thing, man. I feel like when I have a
Maybe.
full-on
Sherry show with
hard
lamb
on
chop?
and I'm masturbating,
I
I
don't
feel
remember
like
that.
almost any
That's a
girl
real-
can
that
come
looks
up
like
to
a
me and I'd
really
be
old
willing
show.
to fuck her in that moment. Because I'm just all animal at that point.
There's
Are you
some
saying
old
you're gonna
ladies
fuck a
that
lamb?
I was gonna say that old lady that's controlling the lamb. Like
See,
she
like-
could, if I was like in the middle, like if I was just like jerking hard and I'm really into it, like that old lady could walk up to me and be like, "Let me suck it," and I would absolutely do it.
It's like the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where like Jeff's jerking off and Cheryl pops into his head. He's like,
Oh.
"Hey Larry, yeah. So I was jerking off last night. Guess who pops into my head? Cheryl."
It's like what? His wife.
And then later on, Susie. Later on, Larry's jerking off, and then Jeff's wife pops up in his head. God just roll with it.
It's true.
Got to roll with the punches.
So Maxie, what's this video about?
Have you guys ever jerked off to your friend's girlfriend before? The thought.
Yeah, I don't even know my friends that have had hot girlfriends.
Not really.
I
no.
always feel like I'm
Never?
more preoccupied with other girls.
Fucking crazy.
Probably.
Yeah.
I jerk
Or
off
just
a
watch
lot,
porn.
man.
I mean, if they interacted with me and I could like play it up in my mind, like if like I was at a place where she hit on me for a bit, like let's say.
Oh no, wait! I definitely have.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, I definitely have.
Oh me?
Oh me? Me? That was great. No, yeah. I was wondering why you were looking at me funny.
This is cuck looking at me like.
I love cucking.
This mother cuck over here.
I only can get off by fucking guys' girlfriends.
Yes.
You're
Just
just
Jamaican
watching your
cuck.
friends in your window. You just sneak up with a ladder. You're just jerking while they're
Just
just having the best sex, and they're just like, "Who's that out the window?" He's like, "Don't worry, it's just Maxie boy.
Don't worry. This is just it's the only way Max can get off.
I love my Maxie boy. I help my brother out."
Can you say I'm a better fucker than him? Just full on cuckold.
You say I'm better.
So Maxie, what's this video about?
This video is Murder Charles. I think we should watch this video. It's a great fucking video.
What video is it?
It's called Murder Charles. I think we'd get a hoot out of it.
Okay.
Let's give it a watch.
It's a quick watch. It's by this is a group. This is a group called $1 Million Extreme. Great. They don't have they don't have tons of exposure. They should have way more exposure than they do.
Okay,
You do keep it right. I can't say that. You work me out. You are the best, Poppy.
This is the worst. They always get the worst
Oh my
actors
God.
for like the
Fucking run
beginnings
this
of like
town.
music videos because it's not even a
I'm so
TV show or
blessed to be
commercial. It's
with
like a
the
fucking
man.
music
You're the-
video.
you're the
Yeah.
man.
Right? They're like, we gotta get some great actors.
There, you know, you gotta represent Queens.
Yeah, but babe, what about the time we were in the mall and the guy, all he did was look at me, baby, I'm sexy. Think about he looked at me, baby, and you popped him in the mall.
I'd say it's fairly obvious that you're with me.
Oh my gosh, I am with you. I have the best. Gosh, they don't, where'd you come
People
from?
don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
People don't fuck with me.
Charles,
Yeah.
People
Charles'
don't fuck
girlfriend
with me.
started to break up with
Yeah.
me.
People don't. There's a lot of chrome
And we
in
had
here, just like
GoPros
the
on hand, so we
Ferrari is all
decided
Johnny
to just
Romero.
roll.
It's software and Doom. And
Yeah, I remember.
all those times on Knob Hill.
Yeah, the thing about it, I just can't be with you. You're just too much of a thug.
Is this not a music video? I thought it was a music video.
I love you so much. You're the best I've ever fucking
That's actually
had.
kinda
Do
funny.
you understand that?
I can't be with you, Cheryl. I just can't.
So he's just a psycho in his car, just having these mental breakdown images.
He's
Played
too
those
fucked.
games. It wasn't like
Yeah,
fucking
I have.
No, you were there. You were.
This guy's good.
Was I with your fucking twin sister? That was you. I'm here in the Chrome Castle. We're not leaving here. Never until this thing blows up. We drive right into a gas station.
I can't be with you anymore.
You're gonna. Wound up.
Look at me. Don't talk to me like that. I love you, but I can't. I just can't. You'll miss me. You'll miss the sexiness. You'll miss these big fat.
I look at him like Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm going away.
You're not going away. It's a thing, you know. You got chrome. You got nunchucks. Gotta get everything you need, baby.
These big ass breasts and nipples. You love to lick
You know, I
and
can
suck.
bounce around any broad walks across the street. They know I'm diamond plated now.
They know
You
you're
I'm
murderer
boss.
Charles.
Doesn't matter how many people I murder, I still got the old tent poles swinging around, you know?
Oh my gosh, you are Big Daddy Kane.
Bitches like you are a dime a dozen when you're boss like me and you're gold plated and you're swinging around like a swinger. You get what you want. You get what you need.
Yeah, I understand that, but bitches like me don't come a dime a dozen.
I just
See,
said they did.
chocolate wetness I have, baby, you love it. Remember you screaming my name and moaning and telling me how good this sweet chocolate is to
Gonna
you.
forget that shit, but it doesn't matter, you know? There's a bunch of people
all
lined
of
up.
this here? I like it. What color is this?
It's just right. You know, when someone's trying to load up your dice,
I
ruin
love
your
that.
night,
That's the best
Tech
answer
Nine
ever.
night. There's a lot of sex in there.
You're
It's
gonna
raw.
miss this. Yeah, it's hot too.
No, it's hot.
It's steamy.
raw. What else do you need? But
I love you, but I can't be with you.
you ever get hit in the face with
gonna miss
nunchucks?
all of
You get hit in the face with a pitchfork? Nunchucks and a
You know what?
pitchfork
You're gonna
combo?
All the bots. I know about your life, murderer Charles.
Detective Ray Picotti knows about my murders too. Fuck him in his ass. It doesn't matter who knows about it.
You do that well too. You're so freaking hot. You make this hard on me.
I make this hard, I make it right. Make it wet, I make it tight. It doesn't matter. Call up my fucking recent calls, you know, missed calls, 25, 13, 66.
I hear you. We'll see. I can't stay with you. I can't do it. I can't be with you anymore. Not like this,
Fucking
baby.
don't get it. How many
Do
times
you
do I
remember
gotta
how
say
wet
this?
I am? Aquafina wet. Longer.
I think you're fucking high.
Can I just suck it just one last time? Daddy, is this sexy? Don't you want this? You remember this? Remember this sound? See, don't you want this? You remember this? You know you miss it. Just one last time. Come on. Let me go. Come on. Just one last time.
He's got an ohm fucking sign on his face.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
That was great.
That was brilliant. That was actually kind of brilliant.
That's pretty brilliant.
That was really well
A
done.
pitchfork nunchuck combo.
Nunchuck and a pitchfork combo. Been hit with a nunchuck.
We've been hit in the face with a nunchuck.
Oh
Classic.
Jesus,
That's
that was
good.
awesome.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so that's like, I can't. I wish I had like a video that was like so viral like that or so good. I can do
great.
things like music and try this, but it's like to make a sketch, to make a like that's what you need to try to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Make something that's just incredibly
I'm down.
so fucking funny, short and sweet, but so funny.
Yes,
yes.
Like
and
2
like,
minutes long, 3 minutes,
Yes.
however long, that long, just so funny.
oh,
So funny.
I mean,
You could do it.
I'd love to fucking do that. We have the funniest fucking minds in the world here, right fucking here.
It would be a good
I don't know about
attempt.
that,
man.
but we could probably bang
We're-
something
we're-
out.
I fucking know about that.
We share in the occasional laugh or two.
I'm gonna
I
say
would-
it right now.
I wouldn't declare us funny men.
I'm going to say I'm the funniest guy in the world. No one has made me laugh as hard as I've made myself laugh. I'm declaring it.
It's weird when you make yourself laugh. Have you ever made yourself laugh really hard? Like,
I'm serious. I make myself crack up, dude, all the time. Over like, just do like, what do you usually do it over? Is it just like stupid shit running through your head,
Yeah.
or is it memories?
I remember I was working the other day and I was just like had a blank mind, and I was thinking about the term beating a dead horse, and and I was like I was trying to think of alternatives for beating a dead horse. So I
what do you
thought
mean?
a funny
What's an
alternative-
alternative for being a dead horse?
beating a dead horse
Or beating a dead horse. I was like,
yeah.
being a dead horse. The fuck does that even mean?
And I was in there, I'm like sucking on dildos. A great alternative for beating a dead horse. And there's this Guns N' Roses song called "Dead Horse," where the chorus is like, sometimes. What was it? Sometimes I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. But I had that song going through my head. Sometimes I feel like I'm sucking on dildos. It's good stuff.
For me, it's always like, yeah, it's always random shit like that where it's like, it'll be the most stupid shit. Like I'll think about Dakota. I'll think about like Dakota.
Just laughing. That's it.
Yeah, I just think about Dakota and that's it. No, like I'll think about like Dakota standing on a rug and then like someone grabbing the rug and pulling it out from under his feet and he biffs it or something. And I'll just laugh for like 10 minutes in my room. It's psychopathic.
The great
Yeah.
story where you
I feel so embarrassed afterward.
when I broke my ribs and you thought I literally flew into the fucking bar.
Thought a fucking
Lone
fucking
Star.
Bronco fucking bucked you off halfway across the bar and
Yeah.
right into the bar.
Meanwhile, I just fell off like a fucking old bucket thing onto like a metal bar.
You
Broke my ribs.
torqued yourself over this past year, dude.
Yeah, this last
Oh.
year's been brutal.
You got a bad back. You got
Bad
bad
back.
My
ribs.
back, broken
Stomach.
ribs, stomach issues. Fuck.
Got a bad sense of humor.
Dako just
I'm just
fucking
ill
gets
right
so
now.
bad.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, that was a cheap blow. I took it.
Yeah, I took it.
It's
I meant it.
8:30.
I took
Should
it.
we?
Is it 8:30?
Oh,
Yeah.
choo choo.
Woot
Okay.
woot.
All right. Well, shit.
Let's
That was a
fucking,
good shong and a bong cash.
That was
Right?
great.
So
2:15. That's fucking awesome.
we were at it. So hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, well, guess what? Go fuck yourself.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have a
Alright,
nice
get
giant hoot
fucked.
to end off this cast. Hey, you guys got any words? Anything you want to say about yourselves? Promote? Not promote?
I had a blast. I hope people
No.
laughed at
Yeah,
this
man.
as hard as we did.
I like the chunk about shit.
I like the
whole
hour,
shit
yeah,
hour
the
was
hour-long
great.
shit
That was
talk.
great.
Those pranks were so funny, dude.
Thank you.
Good, yeah.
Thank you.
Good
Good
deal, boys.
conversation. Fuck
Fucking A.
rates.
Well, till the next one. We are out.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye. Poo poo titties.